Hello, my beautiful loves. It's that time again. Um, this is all about the cross watcher. So go to the cross watcher sign. Um, and this is about like, are you wasting your time? Should you take the connection seriously, or are you wasting your time? So let's see what's going on. Once again, this is all about the cross watcher. So if you are with a Pisces, I hear strong attraction. This Pisces has a strong attraction to you. And you will notice that, like, if you're into horoscopes, so is this Pisces. So, can I say something? This is weird, and this never really. No. Let me. This never really came up, but for some reason I'm hearing like friend. So if you are coming here and you're wondering about a Pisces, you guys could be friends. There's like a friendship right now that I feel in the energy. All right. So you could be coming here to see what's going on with this Pisces. Are they sincere? Um, so Spirit would want you to know, like, this Pisces is way more stronger than you might think. They're way, 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 way more strong. And they're really built on like taking action. So when you link up with them, you're always going to hear about something new that they're doing or something new that they're going through, So another question, can you trust them? And I don't know why this is coming up. Some of you are really, can you trust them? You definitely can trust them. Spirit says this is a person that's been sitting with themselves. So your Pisces is very, very self-reflective, and they are they're ahead of their time. So you might notice that they have a old soul, but they're so calm. They're very, very calm. They're very original. I hear just touched money. They could have a lot of money that they just came into, and this can be a person that's like following their heart, whoever you are, cross watcher, it's like I feel anxiety in your energy. Like you have a lot of anxiety, and it's like you're searching for information. You want to know if they're real, or it's some. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. How does this Pisces feel about the cross watcher and what's going on in the cross watchers? I mean, how does this Pisces feel about the cross watcher and what's going on in this Pisces life? So look, Ace of Cups. I promise you, this Ace of Cups is coming out, but I felt it. Like, for some reason, Ace of Cups is a new emotional experience. So that's how they see you. They feel like you are a new opportunity for love and a relationship. And some of you to even have kids. So this Pisces may want kids. They're very emotionally mature. So, and cross watcher, you could be weighing your options, because that's another thing that it seems like if you're on here, I just seen a vision of you go to the Pisces sign, but then there might be someone else, and you're trying to weigh your options between two people. So with this Pisces, yeah, it just seems like a new offer of love. This could be the beginning. And I hear organic. It's going to be organic when you meet them. You're going to sense that there's something really special about this Pisces, but you're not going to see what it is. Like, why do I feel so drawn to you? Why do I feel so taken back by you? Why do I have all these expectations for you and I just met you? Like, you could be a little taken back by the energy that the Pisces have to offer. So with this Pisces, just know that you guys will start out with like a friendship. And how does this Pisces see you? They may see you as like a gaslighter. At times they worry about whether you're telling the truth or not. And Spirit says, like, for this Pisces, there's a lot of trauma. Like there's a lot of love bombing that they could have experienced. There's a lot of gaslighting that they could have experienced it. So they're really good at sensing other people's needs. They're really good at sensing whether people are loyal or not. There's a lot of things that they can sense that they may not express. So this is something that they're thinking about when it comes to you. Are you treating me like you're equal, or are you having some type of false entitlement or agenda? This is something that the Pisces is thinking about when it comes to you. Because this is not a Pisces that is going to be willing to lower their standards, you know? And if it gets that bad, they can be the type to hit below the belt. And they hit below the belt in a place to protect themselves. So that's what you need to know about them. I knew it. Even with the Page of Pentacles, it seems like friendship. You guys are going to start off as friends. This Pisces is going through an awakening right now in their life. So they probably have a lot of revelations. They're probably healing from a lot of trauma. A lot of brokenness is being like healed for them. And they're the type that if they do believe in this connection with you, they don't give up. They do not give up. And they're going to be friendlier than you think. And I don't know why. Like, oh, when you meet them, they can come off very guarded. You might think that they're stuck up, that they're guarded, or they have it out for someone. But the truth is, this is just it's like, you know how some people have like resting bitch face? Like they can have like a resting bitch face, or they could be honestly trying to monitor for this Five of Swords energy. So when they look at you, they can critique you really, really quickly. So this is like a Pisces that will try to like stare into your soul. Let me see more. How is this Pisces going to see you? I don't know why I hear the word, isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? I guess love songs will come to this Pisces when it comes to you. And they are going to wonder if you have anybody in the background that they would have to like fight you for. That's what they're going to be thinking. I don't know why. It's like this Pisces could be preparing for the worst. Expecting the best, but preparing for the worst. This Pisces find you to be like confident. They're very attracted to you. So they're highly, highly, highly attracted to you. And even with the lovers, there might be a really big equal exchange of love. You know, like you pour into them, they pour back into you. How does this? Yeah. I don't know if you two travel together. You guys might travel together, and when they come back, they need a lot of rest or recuperation. This could be a Pisces that might need, it says drama. What you also need to know about this Pisces is that you don't have to worry about any third parties. If you're worrying if this Pisces has a third party, you don't need to worry about that, because it shows that they're holding back their energy from someone that brought a lot of drama into their life and possibly had them in a third party. They're holding back. So they're very protective. I feel like that's the part of this Pisces that you need to learn. Like they're very, 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 they're sure of themselves, but they're very protective over themselves. And Spirit says even the angels have their back. Ooh! So don't take it seriously when you feel as if they're not showing up, or you don't know if they're being their full complete self with you. Like they are a daredevil, and they do trust once they see like the love is real and it's consistent and it has a good flow, then they'll start reaching out to you more. You can be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio yourself, cross watcher, and it's like you're trying to understand them. That's what it looks like. You're trying to understand them. Knight of Swords just means that there's a lot of communication. One thing that you're going to love about this Pisces is the communication that you guys have together. It's like when you speak to this Pisces, you're going to feel like you can trust them. You know? I see big friendship energy. You're going to take your time. See, if they move slow, this is it. If they move slow with you, it's going to make you anxious, and it's going to make you feel like you don't know if you can trust them. It's also going to make you wonder, like, secretly you're going to be wishing that this grows, cross watcher. You're secretly going to be wishing that this grows, but in the beginning, it takes you a while to understand who they are. And if you are worried about the way that they move, it's all about a lack of trust. They struggle to trust. They struggle to open up completely. In the same way that you are seeking out answers and wondering if you can trust them, they're doing the same exact thing with you. So let me see what else comes out for you too. I hear spoil you rotten. This is a Pisces that you'll know when they like you because they start to spoil you with affection. Like they overload you with affection once they start to like you, once they start to care, once they start to open up. That will be your sign that you're in a good place with them. And you'll start to hear from them more. Because you're going to lose trust in this Pisces because you're going to feel like they don't fight for your love. Like, how come you're not fighting for this? How come you're not opening up? How come you're not reaching out? Like, what's going on? And that's all this is. Like they've had to cut certain connections off, and they're just hoping that you play your cards right. That's what they're going to be thinking about you. So let me see what else. Now let's get into the kind of relationship that you two will have. What will be the mutual connection that you share with this Pisces? Ooh, I should use the, let me see something. I'm going to use two different cards and see which one is better. Trust issues. That's not funny. Sorry. You both, let me tell you, the mutual energy between you and the Pisces is trust issues. Like, you both can have a past that got you both looking at each other like, I don't really know, man. And they're doing the same exact thing. But the thing is, you both are waiting to see what's going to happen. And you both are, with the King of Pentacles, for you, cross watcher, I see you really investing in the Pisces. It's like, for you, it seems like you want to be a part of their life. You want to be fair. Ace of Swords, you want to communicate more honestly. So you know what it is? Cross watcher, it looks like you're the one who is going to show up more in order to get this connection moving, because you're both waiting. You're both waiting. So that's the mutual. Yeah, that's the mutual connection that you guys have. You're both waiting to see what's going to happen, taking your time. But for you, you're going to see the Pisces as guarded, like holding back, and it's going to make you want them even more. The more that this Pisces holds back, the more that you want to fight to protect your spot with them because you're afraid. Look, I know it's going to be you, cross watcher, that has to have this connection moving forward, because it shows like you may start to devote more of your time and energy so that you can get out the friend zone. It's like you know that this Pisces has a big heart. That's how you feel. They have a big heart, and you're right. So, let me see. Yeah. Whenever you do hang out with this Pisces, you're going to have a lot of good times. It shows the six of Cups, which is like good memories, fun times, lots of passion. You guys may even share memories together, you know. Some of you may have car trouble when it shows the juggling and the chariot. Some of you may have car troubles, whether it's the Pisces or it's you. But let me see what else. How will the Pisces see you? I got this. How will the Pisces see you? And what's going to be their intentions? How will the Pisces see you and what's their intentions? The Pisces is going to see you as you don't communicate that much in the beginning. And they wonder if you're moving on from something from your past, but they're going to find you emotionally fulfilling. So 9 of Cups, there is things that make them feel excited about you. But then Spirit says doubt creeps in. So there's a lot of doubt. And once again, that doubt has to do with them trying to protect themselves all over again. So they do see you as emotionally fulfilling. And they feel like you do communicate, but you hold back a little too. And you could be moving on from something from your past. That's how they see you. What is their intentions? Ooh, to release you. They want to release you, but they can't. They want to release you. They're confused. So it's confusion. They're going to be stuck in their head. It's like, do I want to open up my heart? Their intentions are not clear. This is probably why you're scared. Ooh. Be careful. There's a chance. What is their intentions? Ooh, this is not good. If you're weighing your options, just know that this Pisces is weighing their options too. Like their intentions with you, it seems a little sketchy. Like they don't know. They think about you a lot. They have you stuck in their head. They think about you a lot, but it's like, why are they hesitant? Why are they hesitant about the cross watcher? Oh, because commitment? Are they committed to somebody else? Why are they hesitant? Hold up. So be careful. The truth is, if they're a little hesitant, it's because they could have other options and they may go with someone else that they feel is more mature. That's what it looks like. They want someone that makes them happy. They're going to follow their heart. So if you have options, just know that they have options too. And if you're a water sign, they have an option between you and they have an option between a fire sign. But if they don't connect to you, and if they're wary, and if it's because it's between you and someone else, and there's a chance that they might choose the other person, so be careful. Be careful. Let me see. This got interesting. Yeah, they have to make a decision. They feel the chemistry between you two, but it still shows release. They feel the chemistry between you two. They know that you guys have a good time. You guys laugh. You goof off. You enjoy each other's company. But they see red flags in you. But it says denial. So they feel they see red flags in you. Let me tell you. So let's see. Because this is tricky as hell. Baby, you in a tricky situation. I'm gonna tell you that. All right. What does this Pisces love about you? I think you're leading me on. I knew it. If they don't reciprocate the love that you have to offer, it's because they do not trust you. They're going to think that you're leading them on, and it might make them go in a different direction. In the beginning, when they first meet you, you are a dream come true. You know, they love the way you smile. It's like they are ready for the next level with you. They like how like rough you can be, you know? And if you slept with the Pisces, they like certain positions, but it says short-lived. It's true. It says short-lived. If you're with a Pisces, it looks like it's going to be short-lived, and if it's short-lived, it's because they don't trust you. So they end up going in a different direction. If you wanted to know. If you're a water sign, they end up with a fire sign. So I don't think I need to. I'm going to still do the months the weeks because I'm used to that. But let's see. This is straightforward. I like that. I like that it's straightforward. But you're gonna have a beautiful short-lived connection with the Pisces where they just don't fully give in, they don't commit because they don't trust. And they have two options and it looks like they go with someone else. So what's gonna happen to you guys the middle of April, the end of April, and in the beginning of May? The middle of April, see, it shows moving on. It's like you guys are doing so good. You feel like a winner when you're with this Pisces, and then they move on. It's like they get cold. They get so cold. You don't hear from them. They're not reciprocating anymore. What about the end? Yeah, they're going to see you as a spiritual lesson. Damn. And in May, it still doesn't show anything. If you guys have it out, it looks like there's going to be forgiveness in the beginning of May, but you guys still do not connect. So you won't connect to a Pisces. You won't. All right. And they will connect to like a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. What's going to happen with the Sagittarius, Aries, with the fire sign? What's going to happen with the Pisces and the fire sign? Yeah, there's a fire sign that reaches out to them and it shows stability. They have a promising, they have a promising future with a fire sign that has Earth in their chart. Somebody who works really hard, somebody who's financially secure. All right. If you are with a Aquarius, damn. If you're with an Aquarius, they feel like you're way more freakier than what they expected, and they feel like they have to stay on top of you. Like, and I don't know why here, like, for some reason, Cross-Watcher, nobody knew that you were this good. Like, you don't need nobody's approval. You don't ruin things. I don't know why this is coming up. But for you, Cross-Watcher, people are looking at you very, very highly right now. It's like in this season for you, Cross-Watcher, watching this, you're going to notice that people start to give you more respect. People start to see there's nothing basic about you at all. All right? You used to be like trapped in defeat. You just didn't understand what was happening. You used to be the center of attention. You used to get a lot of, some of you, you used to attract men and women, and then all of a sudden things just got cold and dry for you, and you felt like you couldn't count on no one. And then all of a sudden, like, I hear like God like makes everyone like see you for who you are. So I don't know, you're going through something with this Aquarius. It didn't hit them until late that they actually, this Aquarius falls in love with you, and it's out of the blue. And they're going to start to act weird or ask you weird questions that might make you feel like they will look out for you or they will protect you. So this Aquarius, they use reverse psychology on you to get near to you. If you feel like they ask questions that make you feel like, should I run away? No, they're hiding what they really want with you. So hold on, this Aquarius, let me see. This Aquarius is gonna feel like you're living it up. They're gonna feel like you are that girl, you are that guy. They're also gonna feel like you take things personal, and they're gonna say like, well, that's fair because deep down inside we all do. So yeah, with this Aquarius, it can start off as friends with benefits. I hear, am I your type? Am I your type? They're going to wonder if they're your type. It shows healing. If you are with an Aquarius, they're overcoming and ending with a I don't know why I hear like a bi-curious friends with benefits. They were with someone else, a friends with benefits. And it started off good, but then it started to get disrespectful. So if this Aquarius, they may be guarded in the beginning, and they may be seeking thrill. They may be seeking thrill out of you, this Aquarius. And then they didn't realize that they signed up for way more than what they thought they were going to get out of you. Spirit says this is how it happens. It's like they start to find out things about you, and it makes them feel inspired. It makes them feel like with you, their life can get better. And this is what they didn't expect. They're also going to realize, like, I had no real friends. I got to keep it real with myself. I had no real friends, like somebody to really call me out and cook for me and let me know about myself. I didn't have real friends. So they're going to start to see this in you as a sign that you are a good woman, a good man. So if you're with an Aquarius, they're gonna see all the signs that you have real morals. They're gonna become obsessed with you. You have real morals. You work really hard. You're going to become a wish. They're going to become obsessed with you. Let me see. Aww. There's a lot of happiness with this Aquarius. A lot. Look. It's all good. It's all good energy. 6 of Cups. What else is going to go on in your connection? If you're with an Aquarius, what's going to happen between you two? They're going to encourage you, because I hear like that doesn't define you. That doesn't define you. So they're gonna encourage you. This Aquarius is going to encourage you. For you, cross watcher, you're going to be looking for the warning signs with this Aquarius. This is exactly why you're here. You guys have a really good time, but it says different pages. You might see life differently. You might notice that in the beginning. Let me see. It says soulmate. It says marriage. It says passion. acceptance. And then it shows rejection. Let me see. Okay. It says true love. So with this Aquarius, your connection might have ebbs and flows. In the beginning, you're going to be waiting and looking for this Aquarius's red flags. You guys have a good time together. And if you meet this Aquarius and then you guys are not on the same page, like you feel like you're waiting for marriage, you're looking for something that is beyond short-lived. You're curious about this Aquarius. That's what it is. You're curious about them. You feel like they notice everything about you. You also realize like how hard you can be on yourself. Like they can point things out to you. Like you're so hard on yourself. And then it shows like you guys have time apart. And then you come back together. They could be focusing on their finances. All right, so let's see. That's the basis of your connection. Let me see. What is the basis of this connection with the cross watcher and the Aquarius? How is their connection going to be? Ooh. All right. Damn, you guys really do have an ending. There's an ending. You guys have a lot of drama. There's like a lot of disappointment. I feel like when you first meet this Aquarius, things do not turn out the way that you thought it would. And this has to do with like different, let me tell you, like different agendas. Like you could have met the Aquarius and you could have felt as if like the warning signs in the beginning, the Aquarius was looking for friends with benefits. But for you, it's like, I'm waiting for marriage. I don't want somebody just to come into my life to make love to me and then it's short-lived. This makes sense. So you could have got distant from the Aquarius and ended things and started to focus on yourself, and they could have been hurt. Like they could have been hurt and shocked that, I don't know, for some of you they couldn't even take their own advice. It's like they would give you such good advice, but then they will realize within that same instant that they're doing the same thing. So the distance or you releasing this Aquarius in the beginning can really, really stress them out. When you go cold on them, they can find out how emotionally fulfilling you actually are. And this is going to make them want to come back around and heal things with you. They even like the sound of your voice, cross watcher. This Aquarius loves the way you sound. And if you're a smoker, they love the fact that you smoke. Only if you're a smoker. If you're not, then that's good. But whatever. There's no judgment over here. They start to feel like you stand out. They even question, how in the heck are you even single? How has nobody snatched you up and put a ring on it already? So it's almost like if they came to you with the bad approach, with the Six of Swords, it's like things are looking up the end of a difficult situation, and then it shows justice. So you might have a shaky start when an Aquarius, even though, and then, yeah, you're going to be brutally honest. You're confused, but you're secretly looking for a love connection with this Aquarius. Now let's see what the Aquarius is doing. Let's go to them now, because I got a little history on this connection. Some of you who are cross watching, you could be a Scorpio. Some of you could be a Scorpio cross watching for an Aquarius. So how does this Aquarius see you? How does this Aquarius see you? And what is this Aquarius's true intentions with you? How do they see you? They see you as confusing, honey. Oh. They see you as confusing. And that you did end things with them. They feel like you do take things personally and you're not afraid to walk away from a situation that's not serving you. They also see you as like spiritual. They see you as spiritual. They see you as the emperor. The emperor is somebody who's like strong. And like dominant. They see you as strong. They see you as dominant. They see you as single, sexy, and free. They feel like you would never embarrass them. They also find you to be very, very mysterious. I even hear like you misjudged me. They, you know, they feel like you are very mysterious, like, and you misjudged them. So what is this Aquarius's intentions? They want substance. They want stability. They want longevity, but they kind of like hold back. Why do they hold back? What's their intentions? Oh, to commit. To commit to you. Okay. So also with this Aquarius, that's another thing. They have a decision on, with this Aquarius, they have a decision on, do you want to be in these streets and be a player, or do you want to commit? With the Ten of Pentacles, it shows that they really are looking for like stability, commitment. They find you attractive, but at the same time, with the warning signs in the beginning, when you wanted something serious, they could have been on their player stuff. That's how this Aquarius could have came to you. And then until you started to give them the silent treatment and put your foot down, it made them see like, oh, you're the real deal. So let's see. What does this Aquarius love about you? They love that you're always focused on your health, or you're very, very healthy. They love your personality. They don't want to fail with you. So they feel a little insecure about you, this Aquarius. And they find you so, so cute. Yeah, they did have options. It's important for you to know that. They have options. And you are a dream come true. You know? So, yeah. If you're looking out for this Aquarius is red flags, you are right to do it. Because remember, I said that this person's in between. Should I be a player or should I settle down? So let's see. I don't know why too. They wish they lived closer to you because they feel like you guys would hang out way more. Let me see. What's going to happen to your love life with this Aquarius? For some of you, it's really going to get better. You know? Let me see. For the middle of April, the end of April, and May, Spirit wants you to release your intentions. Whatever your intentions is, just release it and trust. So let's see. The middle of April, love. Oh, you moving on. Oh. So in the middle of April, you are trying to control the way that you feel about this Aquarius, or this Aquarius is trying to control the way that they feel about you. Did somebody cave into temptation? No, you release them. The middle of April, you do release this Aquarius. What's going to happen with you to the end? Ooh. There's communication and a new beginning. They might be spending more time with you, coming together. I'm going to move at your speed from now on. All right? I want to be your rock. I want to show you real love. I want to show you off. they're going to come back by the end of April, like renewed. May, more love. Spending more time with you. Taking pictures. They may lean on their friends to ask them like for help with this connection, but it shows joy, stability, and you could be confronting them. There's a lot of communication in the beginning of May. And you guys are going to go through some type of challenge. I see you checking them. You might check this Aquarius. You might check this Aquarius about taking a risk and sharing their love, like being more open to you. It's like, if you really want to be with me, then you really need to take this more seriously. So let's see. What does this lead to commitment, or are you wasting your time with this Aquarius? Yeah, in a relationship, you do. At times they will have you confused. You will be in a relation, in love with each other. Spirit says they're going to be bending over backwards for you. You know? Let's see, around the time that this happens, what's going to be going on in your life. So it says in a relationship, so you're not wasting your time. What's going to be happening with you, Cross Watcher? When you meet this Aquarius, what's going to be happening with you? You're going to be trapped in fear about your love life when you meet them. And is this going to grow? You're scared. Like, is this going to grow? You're going to be in fear. You're going to be going through financial losses and celebrating. If you're going through any financial losses, you're going to overcome it fast. I see you out and celebrating. But you took a lot of losses. So it's like you coming out of like a very toxic, lonely season. That's what you're going to be coming out of. What about this Aquarius? What's going to be going on with them? What's going to be going on with them? They're going to find out that they miss you. They're going to be focused on their success and finding out that they miss you. Like they're lonely without you. Damn, 2 cards of emotional loss. If you withdraw from them, it's going to hurt them. They can have other options, but they're going to realize like you are their true wish. You know? And they can be deceived. They can be deceived and bored with their options, and they come towards you. So trouble in paradise is going to be happening with them. Them and their playboy, playgirl antics is going to be too much for them. All right. If you are with a Capricorn, I hear I love you. If you're with a Capricorn, they love you. And they pray that you'll be with them. You're somebody that they want to grow old with. You're somebody that they want to protect. You're somebody that they want to go out with. You're somebody that, like this Capricorn, they know now that it's you that they want. They're not just looking for no thrill. They're not just looking for no hookup. They're looking to invest their time in someone that they can be with. Let me see. Like healthy love. This person is going to be fighting for healthy love with you. So they're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you about how they want to make the effort with you. They want to spend real time with you. And they want you to trust them. Yeah. This person, and they feel like you have an advantage over them. They're going to be highly down. This Capricorn is going to be highly attracted to you. It's going to be the beginning phase. The honeymoon phase is always the beginning phase. So they're going to be romanticizing about you. They're going to, if this is a man, they're going to want to be like whining and dining you, showing up like at your house at the appropriate time, trying to make the appropriate gestures, hanging on to you for dear life if you're with a Capricorn. Like for dear life. Like I hear separation anxiety scared them. So if you guys had any type of like separations or you were mad at them, Cross Watcher, you were pissed. Spirit says stone cold. You could have got stone cold. You caught them out and you got very, very stone cold. They just feel like since then you just got so much more prettier or so much more handsome. But let me tell you something. Standing in your respect, this is why people need to learn how to like show up for themselves in love. Don't dim your own light. Don't keep your standard. People respect you more when you keep your standards. And I think that's what it is. It's like, honey, they and this person feels like they know we all need love. Like whoever this Capricorn is like a lover girl, a lover boy. They've been keeping this all to themselves. But Spirit says by the weekend, they're not going to be able to hold it in anymore. All right. Like they're losing their ego. Like this is like a person who had a big, big, strong ego. They're losing their ego. So this Capricorn really, really likes you. They're not wasting your time. They're going to be trying to call you back in energetically. Let me see. Tell me more about this Capricorn. They feel like you light up a room. Yeah. You guys are going to be very sexual with each other. Like a lot of foreplay. Look, they're going to be communicating. They feel like they missed an opportunity with you. They're going to be communicating with you. They're going to express their true feelings. They're going to be honest. Because this is something they could have been holding back, but they haven't been able to let go of you. Look. Two of Cups. They feel tied to you. You're such a mysterious, like such a mystery. Like they feel like they've been holding this in for so long. Yeah, so if this person was 1 foot in, 1 foot out, playing hard to get, purposely holding back and being distant in order to get your attention, they're going to cut the show. The show has to come to an end. Yeah, so now they're going to come back and fight for you. All right. All aces. They're going to be more honest. They're going to fight for you. They're going to fight for your love. They're thinking about longevity. They're afraid of you spreading your wings. So this is like somebody trying to hurry up and fight for you before it's too late. This is what the Capricorn's going to do. They could have been trying to take like a laid back approach. Like, oh, if I hold back, if I don't say nothing, then you would come running to me. No, you won't, Cross Watcher. In the beginning, this Capricorn gave you such a hard time because they didn't feel good enough for you. But now they're going to come back around trying to wine and dine you. See, I act cold, but truth is I'm catching feelings. They were trying to use that cold little game. Oh, let me act more isolated. Let me act more nonchalant, thinking that it would trigger. And honestly, it could. For people that are wounded, for women or men that are wounded, distance makes you go crazy. But when you're healed, a person being distant, it actually is disrespectful. So you see the difference. When you're not healed, you see distance as love and you try to create fantasies. When you are healed, you see distance as disrespect, because when you're healed, you know that communication is maturity, not distance. So they're looking at you for marriage. That's how they see you. Let me see. With this Capricorn, you guys start out in a situationship and end up in a relationship. So they're not wasting your time. If you want a Capricorn, it's gonna go good. And let me see. What are you gonna go through in your life when this Capricorn falls on your doorstep? Why would I say that? What are you going to be going through when this Capricorn comes into your world? Embracing. Oh, you're going to be embracing them, and you're going to have a lot of success in your life. A lot of success. You're going to feel very powerful and committed. You're going to be committed to the version of this person. You've been missing them too. You've been thinking about them too. You've been judging them to filth though. You're going to give them another chance, even though you're trapped in fear. You're going to get a reading, and there could be somebody that you were just sleeping with, and you have to let go in order for this situation to materialize. So that's what's going to be going on with you. You're going to be getting a reading so that you can make the right choice. Like, should I trust this Capricorn or no? And you can have somebody that you're just sleeping with, and you decide like you're going to let that person go in order to try to make things work with the Capricorn again. So I see like there a possible marriage between you and a Capricorn. What is this Capricorn going to be going through when you arrive? Damn. Missing you, waiting for you, imagining what it will be, and suffering in silence about you, and struggling with their power. Like, so they're going to be wanting you, trying to act all nonchalant and deep down inside. Let me see. I'm going to do this. What's this? Let me do this. Let me do a little bit more. Get a little bit juicier. What's this Capricorn's hidden truth to the cross watcher? Let's get a little juicy. I still have feelings for you. You let me down. If you walked away from this Capricorn, they felt let down. Like, it's kind of like if they were playing games and you didn't entertain it, they feel hurt. You ain't going to entertain it, and your intellect arouses me. I don't know why. I don't know what you want. I wish we can go back. I miss seeing you. I compare others to you. So they compare others to you. They going through it. So they going through it without you, cross watcher. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I don't know why this came out, but I hear your mother would tell you to run. Like, they're not worth it. Don't choose this person. Your mom would say that, cross watcher. That's insane. So the truth is, if you're with this Capricorn, your mom may not like them, but they're just going to keep quiet about it. So what's going to happen with you and this Capricorn? The middle of April, you guys strengthen your bond. There's a lot of love between you two. I see you guys watching movies, eating popcorn together. The end. You're going to feel blessed to have this Capricorn in your life. And then May. Ooh, you might leave them. Why? Okay, you guys might have a fight, a little breakup. It shows moving on. Because this person is not showing you the love that they said that they would. And you feel helpless and hopeless about this connection, but then there's joy and stability. If you have a breakup with a Capricorn in the month of May, it lasts for like 2 days. It doesn't even last that long. I don't know why this is coming out, but they may feel like with you, cross watcher, they feel like they always have to fight someone over you, and that's what's going to make them afraid. Like, they feel like you always have someone that's trying to show you more love, or trying to chase you, or trying to do exactly the things that they feel like they can't do for you. Like, that's what's going to make them scared. Like, am I able to show you the love that you're really deserving of? That's what makes them feel like they're not good enough. You probably have other people that be trying to do more, and it makes them shrink themselves, so they don't feel good enough. But I see them like getting sad and staying back for 2 days, and then popping back up and trying again with you. You guys will be okay. They gonna be all right. If you're with a Sagittarius, so there's two things. I hear Shensia, Hit and Run. Have you ever heard that song? With this Sagittarius, I don't know why I hear gaslighting you. They're afraid that you're on to them. They could be gaslighting you, taking pictures with you, trying to reunite with you, or have one more night with you. And they're so, so sorry. Like, I even hear like, what the hell was I thinking? Like, I just came to my senses about everything. I was just breaking your heart. Like, damn. So either you, cross watcher, will feel like you were breaking the Sagittarius's heart, or the Sagittarius feels like they were breaking your heart. If you're with a Sagittarius, then they're staying with you. They're staying with you, and they're staying with you because of your good nature. Like, they want to go back in the day to that real love, like that real love. Like, one thing about this Sagittarius, they're afraid that you might switch up on them, but they're going to be the one that's willing to take a chance, like effort over anything. If this Sagittarius takes you into their life, it's because you've showed the most effort. Like, that's what it's about. And in the beginning, it could have been more of like you being their rebound. Like, they worried about that. Like, I think I was only dealing with you because I was dating someone that wasn't showing me the same type of love. And this is what I'm afraid to tell you. Like, this is what made me start to stay away, because I couldn't stand staring at my reflection. Like, whatever impression I left on you, and see where this energy fits. This can be the cross watcher, or this can be the Sagittarius. And I'm only saying that because it's like, there's a lot of words that need to be spoken between two people that actually, there's so much love. But I feel like that, like, somebody didn't handle the other person's heart fair, and everything went left. And it's like, this was all a dream. Like, I could have used you as a rebound, but the real reason why I did that is because I was hurting. Some of them, they were going through things, and it's almost like I was scared to respond to the love that you had to offer. So this could be either for the cross watcher pleading to the Sagittarius, like wanting to be with them, wanting to take a real chance, and they're scared. Like, if you're cross watching for a Sagittarius, the reason why I feel your energy so intensely is because you're so afraid of what the Sagittarius thinks of you. So you could have did this to them, and now you feel so ashamed and so guilty. So let me just do it as if, how does the Sagittarius feel? If you're the one who hurt the Sagittarius, and you could have felt like you friend zoned them, or you left them in a bad position, or you weren't being mature, or you should have went all out, you should have did more, you should have protected this Sagittarius. For the Sagittarius, their energy could be cold as hell to you if this is your story, but they're only cold because they have so much love and they don't know what to do with it. It's like, I loved you so much, but I'm not here. Like, I feel like you caught on to all that I was doing to you. So there's some level of tick for tack with you two. You could have been doing things to this Sagittarius. The Sagittarius could have been doing things back to you. And you both could be bleeding on each other and hurting. But let me see. Let me tell you. What is the overall energy between Sagittarius and the cross watcher? Relationship. I'm telling you. This is like a weird situation. I hear, let's go get coffee and let's go get a room. I want to change for you. I want to be a better man. I want to be a better woman. I want to relocate. Like, they want to relocate to your town, or this is a weird situation, guys. It's like, wherever you two left off, you guys are going to pick up. And you know what? You hurt them, and the Sagittarius hurt you, but you hurt the Sagittarius as well. That's what I see. You both could have been tick for tack, and I even hear, like, I hide that I've been jacking off to you. So whoever's the male in this situation, you've been jacking off to Sagittarius, thinking about Sagittarius. You're ready to be with them. You want them so bad. And let me see. How does the Sagittarius feel? I feel like the Sagittarius is maturing from the situation, but they know that they effed up too. Like, they feel like they came at you all wrong, or they could have came at you too materialistic, or they could have tried to test you, or they could have tried to find ways to find out about the women that you've been with, or it's like two people messed up. And Sagittarius is taking accountability for what they've done to you. But Crosswatcher, you are in deep remorse of what you've done to the Sagittarius. Like, you both are so sad. Which is weird. And I hear I drop off, you pick up. So, let me see. Let me see. Because somebody could be going through financial... Ooh. Okay. Somebody was in denial about their actions in this connection. Somebody was way too emotionally unavailable and playing too many head games, mind games. And Sagittarius, they could have seen you be like holding back, and it could have made them want to trigger you too. So if you were doing things to the Sagittarius, it could have even been you covering up. Like, you could have been, for you, Crosswatcher, I don't know if you came into the Sagittarius's life acting like you had so much money, you have a business, you have all these things, and the truth is you could have been going through financial difficulties. It's like, for you or the Sagittarius, somebody was trying to cover up a facade. And then everything just got blown out of proportion, you know? This started off as just like a sexual connection. This friends with benefits. It wasn't longevity. For some of you, you could have been in a relationship with this person, but it just seemed like it was more sexual. It's like, if we are in a relationship, how come it doesn't feel that way? How come I'm always stressed out? How come I always feel like I'm doing this all by myself? Like, somebody felt alone in this connection, and that's when they thought it was getting toxic. They started to get tired, and they started to flip the script. So that could have been the Sagittarius. The Sagittarius could have felt as if you weren't being available to them. You were not being available to them, and they tried to be patient with you, and they seen stability in you, but they couldn't lie to themselves no more. Like, this is not love. This must just be sex. Even if you're going to tell me that you love me or that we're together, it doesn't feel like it. I feel like I'm alone. I feel like my back is against the wall, and I feel like I can't have the love that I really want, because you keep giving me pain instead of and violating my boundaries, instead of taking me seriously or taking me out the friend zone or giving me exactly what I need in love. You just keep repeating yourself, and it's starting to sound like you're not being fair. So because of that, I'm gonna live it up. I'm gonna start to talk to other people. I'm gonna start to go out. I'm gonna start to give up on you. I'm gonna start to take this shit out on you. So that's what it looks like. Like, a Sagittarius could have turned into a real rebel, but because of the fact that you, the cross watcher, wasn't really showing up for them. So you both hurt each other. That's where that's coming from. I'm like, what is going on? You were trying to put on a facade for this Sagittarius, but that facade fell very, very fast. They started to blame you. The Sagittarius felt hurt. And I hear their brother could have warned them about you. Or a friend could have warned them about you. And I hear, don't worry, I'll make this right. I'll make this right. So it's either you, the cross watcher, you want to make this right with Sagittarius. You have a feeling they fell for someone else. That's the Spirit said that's another mask that you're wearing. You could kind of tell that the Sagittarius wasn't committing to you too. Like you both were taking turns. Like 1 minute you would be really committed and cautious, and you would feel like you deserve something else, and then the Sagittarius would feel it was just too much. It's too much. And Spirit is saying scattered brain, like somebody's mind was all over the place. Like, so it's like a mess. It's like a messy situation that Sagittarius, they felt love bombed by you. They seriously felt love bombed. Like, what happened? If Sagittarius could say anything to you, they'll tell you that they felt love bombed. And what the hell happened to the love? Like, I really fell in love with you. What happened? How did the opposite happen of what I wanted? Let me see what else. Yeah, pretending. I told you somebody in this connection did not have it like they tried to pretend they had it. Look. They were living beyond their means, you know. If this is you, cross watcher, you could have used money to seduce the Sagittarius and made it seem like you had it like that, and then you withdrew because you started to realize like your money is going and you can't maintain the facade that you started with the Sagittarius. So it started to make the Sagittarius feel like I'm dating down. Like, what am I waiting for? If you can't take care of me, if you can't pay anything, then what responsibility do you really show to me? How do I know that I can trust you? How do I know that you're for real? And then your whole relationship just took a turn for the worse. So you both could have went through a huge awakening. The Sagittarius could have been upset. They wanted revenge. They could have been giving you the silent treatment because they were so pissed. And they could have even said it. This Sagittarius could, like, I could have had anybody. I could have had anybody. And I settled for you. And this is the breadcrumbs that you give me. Like, the Sagittarius was pissed. What were you going through? Ooh. Damn. You wanted this, but did someone try to tell you that they were pregnant by you? You've been spying on the Sagittarius. You feel like Sagittarius is the only person that has given you unconditional love. But it looks like you could have had a ex try to come back and say that they were pregnant by you. Because look, it says money, entrapment. Somebody could have tried to, for you cross watchers, somebody could have tried to pop up in your life and plant a baby on you on purpose. But is that baby yours? Do you have a baby? Did somebody try to lie about a baby? Do you have a baby? Do you? No. Somebody can lie and say like they're pregnant by you and they don't really know who the father is. So this is some messy stuff. Somebody's hiding, and Sagittarius may not even know this. If you're the cross watcher and you had a situation with a baby or somebody trying to trap you, Sagittarius doesn't even know this. So it's like you went through some hard shit behind the scenes. It was good. It's almost like, and I'm not trying to be rude, but it's almost like Spirit could have been trying to protect Sagittarius because you had way more going on in the background that you didn't reveal to them. So you were holding secrets from Sagittarius, and Sagittarius gave you the silent treatment because they just knew you weren't putting in the energy that they deserved. So now you want to be with the Sagittarius because you keep seeing signs and synchronicities. You've been stalking them and their social media. So let's see what's going to happen, because this is getting ghetto. This is getting ghetto, guys. This is for the streets, honey. But it's real life. This is real life. Real life. How does the Sagittarius see you? And what is the Sagittarius? Spirit says they're picking you to part. They picking you to pieces, honey. They done had enough. That's how the Sagittarius feels. They had enough of you. And they feel like you've been sleeping with other people. And you don't even give good head. Am I allowed to say that? Oh, frig it. I'm so sorry, guys. Lord have mercy. You don't, honey, Sagittarius is going in on you. That scared me. That just flew out my mouth. Okay, how does the Sagittarius see you versus how does how does the Sagittarius see you? Oh, they still, I knew it. I knew it. Sagittarius, you can't fool me, honey. You upset and you cutting up. You at home cursing at the screen right now. Baby, come for me. I wish you would. But y'all cursing at the screen right now, but look what it shows. You still want them. You still want the cross watcher. You want them to show you everything that you deserve. Okay, what is their intentions? Look at it. You want this person. You didn't give up on them. Sagittarius wants you, cross watcher. They're taking a break, but they want you. They're waiting for you. Like, are we going to move on from this bullshit? Because I'm going to hold back. They want to work with you, but they're waiting for you to do something. Like, they feel like you need to prove to them that you want them. Let's see. Let's do you now, cross watcher. Aww. Mocha didn't bark during your reading, Sagittarius. Aren't you proud? I think Mocha's improving her relationship with your zodiac sign. She's just over here sleeping. She looks so cute. For any of you who are used to my channel and you guys hear Mocha barking. Okay, so what is this person? How does this person see you? And what is this person's true intentions with you? This is the cross watcher. How does the cross watcher see? How does the cross watcher see Sagittarius? Girl. The cross watcher, ooh, they feel like you're done with them. And you're giving them the silent treatment. And you're taking your power back. And you're single, sexy, and free. That's how the cross watcher sees you. What does this cross watcher want from you? What is their intentions? Damn, to miss an opportunity with you and be a player. So the cross watcher, I knew it. This is all about you, cross watcher. Honey. So for you, cross watcher, it shows that you, when the Sagittarius gave you the silent treatment, you just like were disappointed, you were hurt, and you was out in these streets slanging and banging, weren't you? Tell the truth, cross watcher. Put it in the comments and be honest. Put it on the flow. Honey, now, cross watcher, I'm coming for you so bad. Forgive me. It's with love. Now, cross watcher, you done slanged and banged and heard a few things, and now you want to change. Yo, you gotta stop. It says you feel stuck on the Sagittarius, and now you want to fight for them. You want this back. But I don't like the page. No, you want marriage. And I hear F that. I get the final say. I'm with the shits. I'm going to prove myself. Like, so you cross watcher might be hyped up to prove themselves. But let's see. Okay, so how does the Sagittarius see you, cross watcher? They love your personality. They feel like they have to watch what they say. They only have eyes for you, and they miss spending quality time with you and going on vacation. Some of you guys could have planned a vacation, or you could have been on vacation together already. And they feel very, very protective over you. And they love your eyes. You make me so excited. Like, you both want each other so bad. But let me tell you, the Sagittarius, they're going to be guarded. So you are going to have to go hard. If you really want this Sagittarius, they're going to make you put in the work. You ain't going to get them back for free, honey. So what's the outcome between you two? More confusion. Ready to be with you. In a relationship. You guys, let me see. You mastered your courage. Cross watcher, you might have to master your courage in order to get this Sagittarius back. So the middle of April, the end of April, see, so controlling. The middle of April, this person is going to be controlling their temptation to like release all that they really, really want from you in the middle of April. But then it shows love. They're going to be daydreaming about you. Aw. Can I tell you something? So it shows that you two may come back together in the middle of April after them holding back. You might start to just, it's like you guys click and come back together like nothing ever happened. But for some reason, for some of you Sagittariuses, this may not actually happen in the middle of April. In the middle of April, you both can be controlling your feelings, and they're trying to build up the courage to come back to you, and you're just taking care of yourself and trying to get your life back together after what they've done. So there's two ways that this can work out. You both are controlling your emotions, and they're trying to do what they need to do. You're trying to do what you need to do. Or the person finally gives in because they feel like a failure, or they failed you, and you are their baby, and they have to make it right with you, and they nurture you, like take you out to eat, and you guys get balance back and you're fine. In the end of April, I see fear. Like you guys are going with the flow. Yeah. Look, your dream comes true. Like this person is going to be taking care of you or taking you out. Or caring for your children too. They're going to be taking care of you and your kids. If you have kids. Some of you, if you have a pet, you consider your pet your kid. And then in May, you guys are going to argue. They're pissed. Like, oof. Nah, this person is going to fight to stay in your life. This is definitely, I don't know. You guys are so in love. It's just crazy. I don't know why. I hear people are going to be screaming like, yo, you need a makeover. What's going on with you? It could be either you or the cross watcher. Like, okay. What's going to be going on in your life, cross watcher, when you and this Sagittarius come back together? What's going to be going on in your life? You want them so bad, cross watcher. Jesus. You're trying to be patient, thirsty. Wait. Cross watcher, I want you to come for me because baby, I've been coming for you this whole reading. You thirsty for this Saggy, honey. You can't wait to be back with them. I think this is so cute. But honey, y'all need to stop playing with each other for real because honey, this is bad. Stop playing with each other. What is the Sagittarius going to be going through when you come back into their life? They're so sad. You guys have such different energies. They're going to be traveling. Ooh, a lot. Very successful. And judging you to shit. Am I their karma? Are they my karma? Sagittarius is going to be trying to focus on work, but still you're in the back of their head. All right. So y'all will be okay. Y'all bounce back. Scorpio. I hear woo! Hallelujah. I finally found someone. Damn. It's been so long. Damn. This Scorpio is going to be spending some real serious money on you. And I even hear like a vacation. You guys may go on a vacation. You guys may fly out. Just you and them. Nobody else. If you have tattoos, they like your tattoos. If you told them how you feel, they're taking it serious. So this Scorpio is scared of you. Like scared of you leaving them. Scared of you giving up on them. But they're going to school you too. This Scorpio has a personality where they school people and they give people really, really good advice. So don't trip. Don't trip if the answers that they tell you, it doesn't match their personality. They probably don't look like they can come up with the things that they do, but Spirit says what they hide from you is that they're actually a genius. This Scorpio is really good at disguising who they are at first. So you probably just thought that this Scorpio could have been like naive, or they're not really looking for nothing, or they're dangerous, or if you were to loan them money or your car, they probably wouldn't show up. It's like you're scared of what this Scorpio is really about. Or, do they really make money? Are they really touching money? Are they really this? Are they that? It's like you're questioning everything about the Scorpio when you meet them, and they really are a life changer. They really are a life saver. They really are who they say they are, but they don't show it. They don't show it all at once. And I hear, like, I'm very proud of you. Like, your price went up. Like, one thing about this Scorpio, they've been fighting for their worth, And you're going to see them as your savior, which is going to make you feel less attractive. You're going to feel less attractive around this Scorpio because you feel like you are the lesser version of them for some reason. I don't know why. Are you measuring yourself to this Scorpio? You feel like they have a real mission. They have a real lifestyle. They have a real, humor to them. You feel like it's so obvious that this is what's behind them. Like, this is what they're hiding. So I don't know and I hear crab, you can be a Cancer. I don't know why that just came out. But you can be a Cancer, or you have Cancer in your chart, and you're trying to hold back how insecure, Cross Watcher, you're trying to hold back how insecure you actually feel around this Scorpio. And if you're a charmer, you feel like you wouldn't even be able to beat this Scorpio at their game. You feel like they just came out the box with all of this. And they read you to filth, and everything that they said about you was right. So they're stronger than what you thought. They articulate themselves as like a gangster, but they're actually highly intelligent, and they got their mother, even in the lifestyle. They pay for their mother's like rent, and they spend, like, they're a big spender, and they really can have whoever they want to. But for you, Cross Watcher, you make their heart melt. You make their heart melt, and this is why they want you. Because you've changed them in the way that you show love. That's the only thing I see, And I hear you don't belong to the streets anymore. That's the real reason. Like, you're happy to have them, because you could have been in a Cross Watcher. You could have been in a similar situation, but the only difference is you had a lot of like women, or you had a lot of women, or like a lot of men. So you made your bed, and now you feel comfortable in who you are, and you're going to be more honest with this Scorpio. I hear, do you need a Brazilian wax? Do you need me to help you with this? For you, Cross Watcher, you're going to be, I hear tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it, but I just like spending money on them. I just see you spending money on this Scorpio. You're just trying to see if they're okay. And they look better than when you first met them. So this Scorpio is they could be from Harlem, because I hear the love of Harlem. They can come off basic, but then you get to know them better and see exactly who they are, and that they actually have the power to hurt you if they wanted to, but they don't. Like, this can be a Scorpio, they disappear when they're angry, and you could have been thinking that they were like trying to play you or put you down, but they weren't. They just didn't want to make it obvious that you had the power to say things that really triggered them, and they didn't really like the way that you responded to them, so they would just get quiet. So I see happiness. There's a lot of happiness with this Scorpio. Spirit says you just need to be honest with yourself. Like, what's really making you shrink? Like, when you're with them, what's making you shrink? What's making you think differently about yourself when you're underneath this Scorpio? Like, what's really the problem? Because Spirit feel it's not the Scorpio that's the problem. They feel your energy even when you're not around them. And let me see. They're very family orientated. And they say they want love, but they don't really trust love like that. But you are the reason why they start to trust love again. They don't trust love. They're just saying it. Because in the back of every Scorpio's mind, they really want love. So if they ever turn into a player, it's because they probably got their heart broke, or they need their ego stroked. But that's what you're going to find out about this Scorpio. Like, you're going to feel like you're a real winner when you're with them, and you're not going to regret being with them. And they record you now or something. They record you or something. Let me see. Yeah. Acceptance and abundance. So everything happens. Oh, Mocha, now you barking on Scorpio? You both are on a path to, like, you both have similar energy. You both are protected. You both are protected. You both need to decide, is this something that you both want? You both are going to be working a lot. You both are going to feel the chemistry. You both are going to be, like, releasing and forgiving yourself and forgiving a lot of people, and coming into a season of self-acceptance, like accepting where you are, accepting what happened to you in the past. And you guys are going to be taking your time to get to know each other. And there's lots of chemistry. You both have to make a decision if you want to take this situation to the next level. So if I say situation, then it's gonna start off like slow as a situationship. They really, really love your style. This Scorpio is going to love the way you dress. And they can tell that you are willing to, like, go through like a real wedding. Like, you would want a real wedding. For some reason, when they're with you, they hear wedding bells or something. This is what makes them adore you the most. Like, they trust you out of all their other options, because there's things within you that make them feel like you can handle a real marriage. Like, you're not doing things just to say, like, oh, I got this, or doing things just to, like, purposely show off. Like, this is honestly who you are. Because I hear, like, touchdown, score. Like, I'm the winner. I'm the winner. So this Scorpio is going to feel proud to have you, or you're going to be very, very proud to have them. Like, I hear, like, if my back is ever up against the wall, like, you would really be there for me. Like, that's what's going to start to happen. Like, there's going to be intimacy triggered in this connection. Let me see. Their friends already know about you. Moving. You guys may even think about moving together. And this can be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn cross-watching. Or it could be a fire sign. And even with oh, be careful. Even with this Scorpio, they have a narcissist that is trying to lure them back in, trying to use love spells to gain their approval. You need to know that about the Scorpio. And whoever this narcissist is that's trying to, like, provoke this Scorpio, they have issues with identity and sexuality. All right. They gonna hide this from you too. They don't want you to know. But let me see more. How does this Scorpio, what's going on in this connection? What's going to be happening in this connection? Taking showers together. Yeah, this is definitely a situationship. This could be a Pisces that you're with. You could be a Pisces cross watcher or an Aries cross watcher. It's like somebody who's dominant and somebody who's spiritual coming together as one, but you both are single. I feel like you guys mirror each other's energy. I just see some level of mirroring. Like you both can spend a lot of money. You both like to look good. You both like freedom. Nine of Pentacles is like a energy of freedom. I don't like anybody to really like try to tie me down. But you guys just get each other. It's two water signs. You just get each other. Some of you may be thinking about getting matching tattoos or... Let me see. Let me see. How does this Scorpio see you? I don't know why I'm saying this, but how do they relate to you? How does the Scorpio see you? How do they relate to you? And what's their intentions? How does the Scorpio see you? Damn. How does this Scorpio sees you as like, I'm not going to front. In the beginning, this Scorpio may see you as toxic. Like you came out of a really toxic situation and you may have told them that the person was the problem, but they may feel for some reason that, nah, you are the problem, you know? So in the beginning, the Scorpio sees you as toxic and that you get a lot of attention, that you're highly attractive, but you're very independent. And your mouth is uncontrollable. That's how they see you. That's how the Scorpio sees you. And that you hold back a lot. In the beginning, this is how the Scorpio sees you. Like you're going through a breakup. That you're very cutting with your words. That you're probably very popular. You take good care of yourself. You're independent. You're not going to hold back your tongue. But they just find so much happiness with you. It's like, even though your character seems a little toxic, there's something that they feel drawn into. How do they relate to you, this Scorpio? You both like to go out and have fun. That's one thing. They might say like, I'm confident, you're confident. You like to go out and travel, and so do I. You have a nice car, I have a nice car. You have a lot of responsibilities, I have a lot of responsibilities. You like to communicate, you're very brilliant and professional, and so am I. This is how they see you. Like how they relate to you. And they don't know if you have options or not. They feel like they can't tell. Like, do you have options or don't you? I can't tell. Like, that part of your life is a mystery to me. But that's how they relate to you. What is their intentions? To pour into you. I don't know why, but they want to make love to you bad. They really, really do. And they want to take more responsibility now. Like, now that they see who you are, and that you really came up and you're trying to improve yourself, and you take trips and you do like bike riding and hiking, and now they want to be honest with you, because honestly they felt, I'm on a similar path. I'm doing the same stuff that you're doing. So their intentions is to grow this and fall in love with you and to work on things with you. I hear like, I could tell I'm gonna fall in love with you hard. They may sense that or fear that, like they're gonna fall in love with you hard. Did I do this already? Oh yeah, because I said the Scorpio loves your personality, right? All right. So what is the outcome between you two? I definitely feel love. Like you guys are definitely gonna fall in love with each other. I see spending time. Damn. See, I think you can do better than me. Somebody. Sex only. Confused. Damn. It shows relationship, but it might be like a struggle. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Let me show you how this unfolds, because I'm not gonna say that. But I did tell you that there's somebody in this connection that gets a little discouraged. Like they feel like they're not on the other person's level. I don't know if I'm your type. But somehow you two, it's crazy that this person even feels that way, because, let me see. The middle of April, the end of April, the beginning of May. Success and growth. I hear we are a team. We are the winning team. And then it shows moving on. And then manifesting it back. We are the winning team. You guys have off and ons in the middle. I mean, but think about it. The middle of April is just 1 week. So you guys are healing the connection, but then you move on, and then the person comes back, and then you isolate yourselves again, and then you guys start to practice safe sex. And by the end of April, the Scorpio can get controlling. What's happening? Y'all toxic. Y'all toxic. This gives me start, stop. And somebody holding back because they need control. It's like, What about May? That's why it's confusing. Dedicated effort. Oh. In the beginning of May, you guys are, they catch on to your vibe. Let me tell you, there's a possibility that this can go into a relationship by the beginning of May, but there's some stuff that you guys are going to go through. Let me see, Cross Watcher. What do you... Some of you could be studying or learning about their zodiac sign and finding out there's truth to zodiac signs. You could have been a person that you looked at it, but you didn't look at it that deep until they started to tell you about it. And now you're starting to realize that the horoscopes don't lie. This Scorpio is going to have you into horoscopes, or it's going to be vice versa. So what's Cross Watcher? What's going on in your life? Turn it up. You can meet them while you're out celebrating. Or you could be celebrating with them. So they're in your energy. You guys are going to be making love, taking shots, having fun together. What is the Scorpio going to be going through? Starting all over again. They can even be getting a new job that they're starting to work and they're planning. Recognition. They're getting a lot of recognition from work and working really, really hard. And they're being patient with this connection with you. But at times they feel disconnected and bored, and they focus on their finances. So honestly, the Cross Watcher, you could be more focused on this Scorpio than the Scorpio is on you. Because it looks like the Scorpio is getting ahead in their career. But I don't know. It's like you guys are really cool with each other. You guys are cool with each other. And Spirit just doesn't want you, Scorpio. Don't. If you're a feminine dating a masculine, they don't want you to measure your worth to a man. Like, no man can tell you what your worth is. Like, you control that. It's called self-worth because it's from you. It's yourself. You get to decide what your worth is, not how somebody treats you. Okay. If you're with a Libra, I hear honest. This Libra is going to be honest. This Libra is going to be reliable. This Libra is going to buy you a book. They don't want to be by themselves. They just don't. They feel so low when they're by themselves. And Spirit says, like, you're going to be matching their personality, like dressing and everything. They leave you feeling like way more energized and jumping for joy. So this is a good situation, but it's healthy, Spirit says. It's very, very healthy, and you're very protected with this Libra. Don't trust what other people say about this Libra. Just watch. That's all you need to do is just watch this Libra. Watch their actions. Watch how they show you love. Watch how they show you off. Watch how they call you back. Watch. Don't let anybody try to destroy what you have with this Libra. That's what Spirit wants to let you know. Let me see. If you're with a Libra, you can trust them. Yeah. See? And I don't know why, but I hear $1 million. Somebody could be winning the lottery, whether it's you or the cross watcher. I just see if you're with the Libra, they're very protective over you. They're very possessive over you. Like, they don't want anybody to have you. And they communicate to you a lot. They tell you a lot, and it's because they feel safe with you. And if you ever, like, try to control them, they would want you to know, like, you can't control me. People have tried to control me, and nobody's been successful. So if you want to know me, don't try to control me. Just let me know. What do you need? What are you looking for? How can I help you? Like, the Libra needs honesty. They don't need nothing superficial. They don't need nobody that they can't relate to. They don't want to be up all night wondering where you are, why you're not home. They just want a quiet, positive, loving life. They don't want nothing else. And they do not like to feel like a failure in love. So this person is honest. This person is faithful. This person is stable. And they're not going to save you. They're going to hold you accountable. So if you really prayed for healthy love, it's like if you don't, I hear real recognizes real. So you will recognize that this person is real, that they're reliable. But if you're not in that energy, just leave this Libra alone, because they will hate you for life for thinking that they can count on you. And then you just sneak and do some other shit. Like, they are not into the betrayals of life. That's not who they are. And that's all that they've been going through. So they can't really trust a lot of people. So if they trust you, just know it's because you came correct at one point. And if you switch up, it's on you. It will never be on them. So this Libra is very assured of themselves, and they're not shrinking themselves for anybody. They're on a diet right now. This can be a Libra that's turning their life around or giving their life to God. And they're actually looking for marriage. So this is good. It's just plain and simple. Like, I feel like a very intense energy when it comes to this Libra, and it's because they want what they want. And if you don't have it, they're fine. Just don't lie to them. Don't leave them out in the cold. They're just looking for genuine love. And I hear hot topic. Like, you two might be the hot topic, or the Libra will be the hot topic. A lot of people want to commit to the Libra. A lot of people take the Libra seriously. Ooh, this is what you may not know. They want to build a store, or they want to have like a clothing store or something, a printing station in their store, and They're going to be booking a lot of trips. They're going to be imagining a life with you. For you, cross watcher, you're with it. This is good. This is good. This is good. And they're going to like the fact that you don't really complain like that. That's what the Libra is going to find out about you. Like, you don't even complain. You don't give bare minimum. You don't complain. You're like loyal and sophisticated. So this is good. I hear a loan officer is going to be removing things off of your credit report. So some of you guys, whether it's the Libra or the cross watcher, could be restoring their credit. Yeah, look. The Libra could be coming into a lot of money. You guys are good. If you're with a Libra, this is perfect. This is like synergy. Like, this is good. They're not going to be sending you mixed signals and wasting your time and blah, 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 blah. This is good. This is a really good love situation. Let's see. They're going to love the way you kiss. They're going to love your personality. They're going to like that you're focused on your health or eating healthy. When they first meet you, the cross watcher, because Libra, you're looking for commitment. So when the cross watcher first meets you, they're not looking for commitment because they actually have too many options and feel ignored at times. This is why you're going in. This is why, like, the Libra's going in. The Libra is going to like the fact that you stand up for yourself and you don't take no BS. Yeah, this Libra is a good match for you, cross watcher. They're a good match. So you may not be looking for love when you first meet them, but they're a good match for you. See, in the beginning, it's like friends with benefits and lots of confusions. But then you guys end up in a relationship, all right? So this works. It works because of both of your personalities. But if it doesn't work, it's only because someone is doing too much out here in these streets. One person is loyal and looking for their other half. The other person, they're looking for someone to earn their love. This is why they have other options. But if you want to know about a Libra, they're solid. What's going to happen with you guys? The mid-April, end of April, and then May. See? Dedicated effort with the Libra. You guys will be committed by the middle of April, the end. Listening to each other, leading, and then there's sadness and isolation. But then you guys grow. You grow from it. I feel like this is like a good situation. Let me see. The beginning of May. Oh, you leave the Libra and then come back. I struggle with commitment. That's my real fear. I wanna try to make this work with you. Somebody struggles with commitment. Somebody struggles with really connecting. But I don't know. It's like if that's you, cross watcher, the Libra is patient. It's like somebody, when they feel themselves falling or committing, they get a little like scared and pull back, and then you guys try again. Let me see. Let me get my bottle of water. Oh. If you are with a Virgo, if you are with a Virgo, I hear egos are going to clash. And you're going to get bored. And wait on new love? Damn. Okay. I'm so sorry. Somebody is going to hurt you, Virgo. I mean, I'm sorry. If you, cross watcher, for the Virgo is going to feel stronger because you gave up on them. You guys could have hit rock bottom. You know what this looks like? Cross watcher, you are in a relationship with the Virgo. And you're going to be trying to look for their love in every person that you meet, and you're going to struggle. You're not going to find it. So you're not going to be able to commit. You're not going to be able to connect to people. They are the original love you had. So anything else that you find, it will fall to the wayside. Like, everybody's going to fall short of the Virgo, and that's what you're looking for. And if you come to this reading, you're going to act like you don't care. Like, I don't even really like the Virgo. I'm just going to listen to this because I'm trying to see what they up to. The truth is, you still are in love with them, and you don't have the courage to back it up with all the things you've said. And this is why the Virgo can't stand you. The Virgo doesn't like you. They can't stand you. They feel like, this Virgo feels like you ignored them. Like, they trusted you. They gave you their heart and you ignored them. And they still find you very, very attractive. And they started to learn way more about you once you started to trip out. So, I don't know. It's like you made them feel like they weren't enough, or they weren't who they were, when they were actually more than enough. Like, this is how the Virgo sees you. Like, I see the Virgo looking in the mirror and saying, like, yo, like, you almost made the Virgo lose themselves. You almost made the Virgo feel like they're not that girl, like they ain't that guy, like they're not really kind, like they don't really have your back, and they went all out for you. And you must have forgot all that you put this Virgo through. You must have also forgot that the Virgo can have anybody, but they relied on you. They counted on you. So if you're trying to get this Virgo back, they've been waiting on you to apologize, but they bury it. Like, they bury the pain. Like, they bury it. They've never imagined you turning your back on them. They never imagined them having to, like, support themselves in this way. But it went better for them. You see what I'm trying to say? It went way better for this Virgo, because now they have control back over their life. They, some of them, if they lost their kids, they could have fought hard to get their kids back. They have their life back in a place where everything seems okay. And they felt tortured by you, Crosswatcher. So that's one thing. And they can learn. They're just going to learn from everything that you've done from them. So if you're worrying about a Virgo, they, I hear townhouse. They could be looking for townhouses. They could be trying to get people around them to like them, because they've been through a lot. Like, they could have ignored people because they were like waiting on your return, and now they're trying to go out. They're trying to make up with their ex-girlfriend, and they never ever want to be in a situation where they have to rely on a man or a woman ever again. So they're doing everything that they can in their power to, like, recite poems, go out for walks, take trips, like do all kinds of different things, or they could be creating a bucket list so that they never ever have to relate to a person like you again. So this Virgo is secretly hateful towards you. Like, it's a secret. Like, even they don't want to admit it. Like, deep down inside, I hate the ground that you walk on, and you're a spoiled, controlling piece of, and I just want to avoid you at all costs. Like, that's how they feel about you. And everybody felt as if you were just taking your anger out on them. Like, that's how everybody seen you. Like, later, everyone started to notice, like, wow, you came up. Like, this Virgo came up, you know. Wait, no, you came up. Crosswatcher, you came up. Everybody noticed that you came up, but once you started to treat the Virgo like shit, they watched you lose everything. They watched you lose it all. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you done lost it all, honey. So, yeah. They even changed their appearance. They had changed their appearance. They started to get more goal orientated. Like, everybody sees that you really were the problem, Crosswatcher. And some of you could have gave them herpes. You gave them herpes. You gave them an STD. And this is why they're really scared. Like, I got something that won't even go away. And now they're just training their mind because they had to find out that their mother was a controlling narcissist just like you. And the same way how they tried to depend on their mother, they tried to depend on you. And their worst nightmare came true twice. So the real battle that the Virgo had was with their narcissistic parent that they manifested in you. And now they just want to build back up their worth, and they can't trust men or they can't trust women. So that's the Virgo's plan. I hear playing with fire and you will get burned. So this Virgo wants you to go through karma because of what you've done. All right. Let me see. Is anybody else in the Virgos? If you're cross-watching for a Virgo and you want to see what they're up to, and you know, whoever you are, you also have a very competitive energy. So you could have started, your ego's clashing. You could have started to compete with the Virgo, make them feel like they weren't worthy. Like, anytime you seen this Virgo starting to come up, then you would say something to shatter them and shoot them back down and treat them like shit and then ignore them. You were on a power struggle. You would try to teach them lessons, and then the next minute you're venting to them and telling them about your pain, and then the next minute you want them to entertain you and be loyal to you, and then the next minute you just toss them out and treat them like shit. So you can't get mad if this is what you showed the Virgo and they learn to love themselves. This is all Spirit is saying. Like, stay away. Spirit is saying to stay away. Like, you had your fun. You've destroyed them. You did everything that you can to stay away from the Virgo. They dead ass. So Crosswatcher, if this is you and you decide that you want to play with fire, be prepared, because Spirit got Virgo now, because Virgo started to lean on like God. Virgo started to walk with God. They started to trust God. They started to guard their heart. So if you decide to come back into this Virgo's life or trick them or try to do all kinds of stuff to them, you're going to feel it worse than anybody. Some of them, let me see. Yep. Mocha. This Virgo had to sacrifice you, and they found out a lot. They could have went to readers. The readers could have explained to them time and time again why you weren't to be trusted, why you weren't the one, why you wasted their time, why. You know how many tears this Virgo cried? They will get love. They sacrificed you and they will get love. They will get a love offer. They will be off the market. So Spirit is going to protect this Virgo from you, Crosswatcher. All right? If you hurt them, if you did them, if you gave them an STD, you're going to suffer. And Mocha agrees. Mocha, but if you bark one more time, I'm going to put you out, baby. You can't be barking in my videos. You have one more time. Bark again and watch. Bark again and watch, Naman. Yeah, I dare you. Alright. I'm just gonna move on because I don't really like that energy anyway. If you are into a Leo, I hear testing the strings. It's new. If you're gonna get introduced, cross watcher, you're gonna get introduced to a Leo, and it's gonna start off slow, and then, damn, you fall head over heels. It starts off slow, and then you fall head over heels for a Leo by an accident. You know what I want to say to you, cross watcher? Be careful of stalking. Little girl, can you not? You just growling through my video. God. Just disturbing my downloads. Mocha, you have to go. Baby, I love you, but you have to go. Come. Cause you're... Come. Look at you walking out. Come. Here, you can growl and bark out here. Good girl. Now my dog is cutting up. But if you're with a Leo, you're excited. They're your type. I don't know why I hear they ran your credit. What? How do they run your credit? They would need your social security in order to run your credit. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so you're crush watcher, you're crushing on a Leo. This Leo is crushing on you too. They have a crush on you, you have a crush on them. You guys are going to be spending the weekend together. So let me see. This Leo has a softer heart than you think. You might find them to be your type physically, but you feel like there's something in them that's missing deep. Like you wonder if they have room in their life for you, if they see you the way that you see them. And this Leo, they feel guarded. They feel guarded. If they are acting a little standoffish or weird with you, they feel like women or men misinterpret them. Like, I don't understand. Like, they feel like they claim power, they claim love, they want something to work. But when they meet girls or when they meet guys, people always feel like they have other people, or they want to hold things over their head, or they feel like I act so innocent. Why do people respond to me so harshly? Why do people respond to me so harshly? So, hold up. Yeah, they wonder, why do people respond to me so harshly? So, if you meet a Leo, you could have caught them in a dark place. But let me see. If their energy is not in, if you wonder like where their head is at, their head is in the past. That's not funny. This Leo's head is in the past. Spirit says this Leo is fighting for their life. They get so excited when they see you. You give them real butterflies. You give them like spiritual chills, but they get mixed messages, and they get hindered by their past and what happened in their past, and they don't know. Like, sometimes this Leo even feels like, am I meant to be by myself? Spirit says the real issue with this Leo is that they're governed by their emotions, and they're at the place where they're trying to catch themselves and smarten up. So it's like, this Leo's a good person. Good person, it seems like wrong time. And I'm only saying that because they love with so much fear, but they do They do admire you. They do have a type. They definitely have a type if you wanted to know. They need to make a decision about you or just leave you alone is all Spirit is just trying to say. The issue is that the Leo is trying to master themselves. And they're pretending to be okay. They're pretending to show up confident, but they're covering up a lot of insecurities. Like they have a lot of insecurities. And they always feel like they're missing out on something. Like I'm missing out on action, or I wish I had this, or I wish I had that, or I wish I matched the energy of this person, so they could compare themselves to people a lot. And this is why they disappear. This is why they disappear. And sometimes they even get drunk and get angry and measure their success and measure their self to other people. And they're so smart. This is what be like leaving people in their head. It's like, wow, you're so smart. But they may not even see themselves that way. So Spirit says good luck trying to like love this Leo, because they're struggling to love themselves. And anybody that's in a war with themselves is going to be in a war with you. You know, they also feel like you pretend really well. They feel like you are covering up all that you have overcome. They feel like you've went through way more than them. And for some reason you seem more established, and they don't understand that side of you. Like, how come when we hang out, you don't ever mention like all these things that you have going on? Like some of you could be in school. Some of you could have like did all different kinds of things in your life, and they feel like you don't really show that part of yourself. So they're thinking about you. They're thinking about you, but if you don't, there's chemistry, which is like attraction. You're attracted to them. They're attracted to you. You have a crush on them. They have a crush on you. But will this Leo allow themselves to be loved by you is a whole nother show. Like, I feel like they'll entertain you. They're really cool. They're laid back, but you will be able to tell through this Leo that they're a shell of themselves. You're not gonna understand it. Like, how come I feel like I really don't get you, or there's something more to you and I'm missing out on it? It's because they're holding themselves back. They're really protective over their heart, over themselves. They don't trust people. They're afraid, like, if I show you who I am, you're gonna judge me. You're not gonna want me. So this is why they're trying to master themselves. And they just need to accept themselves, accept where you are financially, accept where you are in life. And once they accept themselves, accept where they are financially, or whatever financial mistakes that they make, then they will master themselves. They don't understand that in order, like, you don't need to protect yourself. You're not really protecting yourself in the way that you think. What you're trying to do is you think you're smart and you're trying to match the energy of other people, which is taking away from who you are. And people want to know when they dating you, who are you? Who is you? So they're a charmer. They're a charmer. They're a real ladies' man or a woman's man when they want to be, but then it just goes away. They get bored. They get governed by their emotions. Then they don't trust. Then they close down. Then they need a week to themselves. And then they are in fight or flight. And then they're all over the place. All I'm trying to say is, if you're trying to love a Leo, just know that they're not faking how they feel, but they're in such a war and they're so governed by their emotions that they're not going to be able to match your maturity. It's not going to work. It's not going to work because they're not going to allow themselves to be like loved or seen, and they're the ones who's working on themselves, and they don't even understand themselves, is what Spirit says. Like, how you're working on yourself, but you don't even understand yourself. So it's going to be hard for anybody to understand them. They're going through financial losses right now, this Leo. And they do have other options. And they do like you. They like you. They're waiting to see what happens with you and them. Like, out of all their options, cross-watcher, they may feel as if they have the strongest connection with you. They want to pour love into you. But there's just a block. Like, if there's a block between what the Leo wants versus what happens and what they do. That's what's going to happen. What are you going through when you meet this Leo? You're waiting. Some of you, you're building up your finances, you're spending time with your family, and you're waiting. You want to be more than friends. You want to be more than friends. And you could be overcoming. Yeah, you want to be more than friends. You want this Leo bad. That's why you're being patient. You see the potential in them. But Spirit says keeping yourself in this situation will make you insecure because they don't take the initiative. They don't. And when they feel bad for themselves, they don't do anything. They don't relate to anyone. They don't make the best decisions. They just sit down, pout, rehearse the past in their head, every regret, every bad decision. They really like your lifestyle. So they like you. It's themselves that they're struggling with. The Leo, if you have a booty, they love your... If you have a nice booty, they love your booty. If you have piercings and tattoos... See, it says I'm jealous and insecure about your lifestyle. They just... I don't know if you guys slept together because I don't feel it in the energy, but they picture in their mind of what they would want to do to you sexually. They could have went down on you. You might think that this Leo is wasting your time, but the truth is they just feel like you don't want them. And you guys do have a deep spiritual connection, which you can yeah, they're afraid to tell you how they really feel. They do feel like they have a soulmate connection with you, but you would never know. They could be moving. You would never know because they're not emotionally, they don't seem all that emotionally available. Let me see. Yeah, see, Spirit is telling you to have boundaries with this Leo. It says spiritual lesson and addictions. So with them, the addictions is just negativity. They have a lot of negativity that they hide, a lot of insecurities. They may even try to like overwork or do a bunch of things in order to like run from themselves. But yeah, Spirit, protect your heart. Protect your heart from this Leo because they're not as ready or emotionally mature as you may feel they are. So let me see. They look good. They look good on the outside, but it's not going to be someone that you can count on. And if you can't rely on somebody, then eventually you're not going to trust. So there's going to be an issue trying to get this off the ground. Are you taking this person seriously or even getting them out their comfort zone? You know, it's like they're a shell of themselves. So save yourself is what Spirit wants you to do. The middle of April, see, you're going to be getting readings on them, daydreaming about love and trying to detach from the love that you have from them. So you like them. You take them serious, but they're just not showing you the initiative or the effort in the middle of April. So I see you detaching and just waiting to see what happens. At the end of April, it's time for you to go, you know? And then May is helpless and hopeless. Like you really want to take a risk with this person. You want them to come together with you. But if you do, see, spreading your wings, it'll be short-lived. So this Leo is a no-go. Like they're hurting. They're like really, really hurt. And if they were to deal with you seriously, they would end up hurting you by an accident because they're just not healed enough. Cancer, if you're with a Cancer, they feel weaker for you than you think. This Cancer really likes you. They want to cook for you. They want to cancel their plans. They know that it's going to make some of their friends upset, but they need to know you. This Cancer really, really, they need to know you. They're learning how to love themselves, and they get separation anxiety when they don't hear from you, which means they feel like you're special. That's what they think. The truth is, anxiety just means that they have attachment issues. And whenever there's a separation, they get fearful. Like, are you going to abandon me? Are you going to leave me? But they may take that as, oh, you must be special, because anytime you separate from me, I feel lots of anxiety, and I never expect it, and it just shows up out of nowhere. So this Cancer is going to start to spy on you. I'm talking about spy bad. Like, they may even pop up at familiar places that they used to see you at on purpose in hopes to see you. It's a secret obsession. This Cancer has a secret obsession with you. But Spirit says they struggle to make up their mind. It's like, what do you really want? What do you really want? Like, one minute you don't want nobody. You just want to be single. You just want to be left alone. You just want to be by yourself and blah, 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 blah. And in the next minute, you want to be with the cross watcher, and they're all you can think about. So that's the only thing about this Cancer is like wishy-washiness. Like, but if they were to be honest, they would say, I want to spend my life with you, but they're just afraid. This is a Cancer that's afraid of rejection, and they're afraid to make the wrong decisions because in the past they put their all into people that didn't even deserve it. So now they're scared. They don't really trust their own self. So if you want this Cancer, you would have to reach out first. That's another thing. And they're a do or die type of person. So if you were to get them, they would fall in love with you. But it's like they're going to sabotage the connection by an accident. Let me see. So this Cancer is crazy about you. They're crazy about you. Trust is hard for them, but they feel so much passion with you that they're being patient. They don't like, they're awakening to that they need to be more vulnerable and open. If they really want you and if they really want things to happen, they need to be more vulnerable about how they feel. And oh yes, new love. See, they're going to be addicted to you. This is a new love situation. They're going to erase everybody else in their phone on the late night and try to like tap into your energy or tune into your energy and thank God for you as a way to really get you. So they're passive aggressive. They don't tell you any of this. You would never know any of this. Like, they would drink your bathwater if they could on the late night, but they're just trying to regulate their emotions because they don't trust their emotions. That's what's going to happen with them. Their emotions is going to trigger them. Their emotions is going to make them feel like it's not safe. It's not stable. I don't trust it. I'll wait for it to happen. I'm not going to do anything. So that's what they're going to wait on you to do. Like, you take actions. I'm not going to take the action. You started this. You finish it. So it's like you met me and you met them like at their lowest where they were requiring the most. Like, they needed so much. They needed someone to talk to. They just needed someone to thank them. They needed someone to offer them advice. They just needed so much. So you stick out the most because you could meet this Cancer when they're at their lowest, and they're never going to tell you about that. There's quietness. I really feel like in the end, the Cancer is going to sabotage this. This is what I feel, right? So this is what, according to the energy, this is what it looks like, but you never know. So let me just keep pulling cards and seeing what happens. They're so excited about you that even when they talk to you, it's like they're fighting it. You could be telling them things and they're like, oh, for real? But they're putting on an act to act interested. And when the truth is, they're just oozing with emotions, their emotions. And they can't stand their emotions sometimes. Like, damn, like their emotions prevent them from really going in because they don't trust the way they feel. But it's like they get off the phone with you. If you do reach out to them, Lord have mercy, honey. If you're coming here like, should I reach out to the Cancer because I haven't heard from them? Baby, if you do, when they get off the phone with you, I just see them holding their heart like, oh my God. It's like hearing from you is like a hit, like a dose of drugs. You're like a drug to this Cancer. And they don't like it. Look, the bottom of the deck. They're going to fall in love with you. Look. This is new. I just want to know, will they ever get the courage to like... Let me see. This is definitely new. They're going to stand up for you. Yeah. They're scared. Yeah. There's communication between you two. And I hear God blessed you with so much. This Cancer feels like you're so blessed. Like you are so blessed. You might walk away because it's too slow. You probably feel like you can't trust them. But if you walk away from this Cancer is single. If you wanted to know, yes, they are single. They ain't got nobody else. It shows 9 of Pentacles. They just recently had an ending. And they're pretending that it didn't hurt as bad as it did. But it hurt them so much. It could have been an ending with a child's mother, child's father. Or somebody that had a softer life or a softer approach. And they thought that they were doing them good. But after a while, it just came back that the person was like a user, a manipulator, or blah, 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 blah. A real Lifetime movie. So you're the first person this Cancer meets after getting out of something bad. You're the first person they meet. Let me see. What's going on in your life when you meet this Cancer? So, oh wait, did I? You have options. And you feel like it's a blessing to meet them. Wow. You're overcoming financial losses. Your dreams are materializing. You have balance. You have favor on your life and you have options. But you like this Cancer too. You both like each other. You have options, but you like them. You want to know what's up. Look. You want to be committed to them. Will you guys take a chance? Let me see. Did I do this already? What is a Cancer like? Yeah, your booty. I did this already. I wish we can spend more time together. Did I do this? This Cancer is going to want to change for you. They're coming into lots of money, but so the heck are you, honey? You or them is coming into mad money. And feeding each other. You guys will go out to eat. You guys are going to stay in the house and watch movies together. And this Cancer is going to be so afraid to tell you how they really feel. But they're going to love how things are going. You're everything that they want. You're everything. And, you know, let me just say this. Before I get into the future. If this Cancer will let up on their fears. This can really work. If the Cancer feels more confident about you, I feel like you guys will have such a beautiful love life. Will they? See, I think you can do better than me. The Cancer gets insecure. At times they don't feel worthy for you, cross-watcher. You both are going to be in love with each other. Ready to be with you. I just don't feel like I have as much to offer you right now. The Cancer may doubt how much they can offer you, and they're going to try. But they may even give you money. You might come to them like, oh, can I have money for blah, blah, blah? And you don't realize it's all they had. That's so sad. That is so sad. Okay, so let's see. How is this relationship going to work out with y'all too? I just like the energy. It just seems pure. Like you guys is chilling. I like that. You know? Like normally I would feel all kinds of static in the energy. The only resistance I feel is from the Cancer. The Cancer seems like they have insecurities. And they have anxious attachment. So they're afraid. They're afraid of being abandoned. And they don't know that. They don't know that's why they're feeling what they're feeling. They're not that aware. So mid-April. Ooh. See? Somebody spreads their wings. Reaching out. Okay, so you meet them. You meet this Cancer in the middle of April. And they're spreading their wings and overcoming something. They find you, but they feel hopeless and helpless that this is going to even work. But I see you talking on the phone. I hear when you go to the store, can you buy me a lighter? You guys might sit down and talk things out and learn about each other. And then the end of April, you guys do something really, really fun together. But then there's isolation. You know, you give this Cancer anxiety, Cross Watcher. If you have other options or if you have a lot of things going on, you give this Cancer highs and lows. Like when you're around, they feel like they can trust you. But then when you are out the picture, they start to get scared. I'm telling you, the Cancer has an anxious attachment. That's what makes them feel like, well, what if you have something better? What if there's somebody out there that's better than me? They start to get very insecure. But when you reach out again, it makes them like they get that hit from you. Are you guys going to be in a commitment? May. Dedicated effort. I don't see commitment yet. I just see you guys spending time. I see you guys spending time. I see you guys trying to build. I don't see commitment yet. This is like to be continued if you're with a Cancer. Gemini, if you're with a Gemini, I had a baby when I was really, really young. It wasn't easy for me, but I found love in my child. You know, a Gemini is going to be pleading and begging with you. Spirit says deep down inside, they really just want to have a one-night stand, but they're going to act like they sort of kind of want you, but not really. And you're gonna see through their games and their facades. And it's just going to stop right there. Like their stories are not going to add up. But they're so desperate for you. But it's not for the reasons that you think. So if you feel like don't respond to the Gemini, don't. You know, they do not like being friend zoned. And they do not, if they have a girlfriend or boyfriend, they don't even like their boyfriend or girlfriend. They're even denying them the happiness that you think that you can find in this Gemini. Be careful, because I hear behind their back, this Gemini can actually be off the market already and hiding that they're trying to be with you. You know, like they're arguing with their person in the background, playing them in front of their face, behind their back, like they're a real nightmare. So Spirit says move on. Let me see. For this Gemini, they're saying move on. Yeah. They have challenges in their life and they're going to bring you down with them. Just move on. You may be wondering, should you give it more time? Yeah, it's an air sign. You could be a fire sign. Spirit wants you to know that no, this is not the right time. You can be a fire sign or you can be an air sign with them. You have a pet. They can ask you to go out on vacation. See? They can have someone pregnant right now at a distance. Or they could have a child. They can have a child. They live their life on the edge. What do they like about you? What does this Gemini like about you? And what do they want from you? I don't trust this Gemini. I just really feel like they have someone. That's the big, I feel heavy third party energy in this spread, but how do they feel about you? That you're very defensive. Spirit says you're not denying yourself your worth anymore. This is why you're not coming out. This is why you're not rising to what they want you to do. You know, some of you may think they're an F boy, a F girl, an F up, and they like communicating with you. They want to make love to you. They really do. They're going to invite you. They're going to invite you out. What is their true intentions? Ooh, they fall in love with you. But to be single from this, Be careful. Their intentions could even be to try to make you fall in love and then go cold and distant on you. Hell nah. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. Spirit says you don't have to respond. Let me see. Let me see more with this Gemini. See, you're going to need boundaries. No is enough. If this Gemini is trying to get in your drawers, if they're bringing you too much like hot and cold energy, and then the next minute they make it seem like it's only you. Spirit says, if you're not falling for their advances, they're going to get bitter. But the truth is you're focusing on yourself and your healing. So this is not a good person for you to like. You're looking for something way more deep than what this Gemini has to offer you. But they're hoping that they can get control over the situation. But I see you running, as you should, honey. You're gonna find out that this Gemini is just wasting your time. All right. I don't know. Some of you, if you're in college, like, I hear the whole college is gonna want you. Like, if you're a college student, or let me see what's gonna be going on in your life. I feel like you're covered and you're safe, cross watcher. If you like this Gemini, if you want to flirt with them, you're fine, but this will not go into a relationship. And I really feel like they either have somebody pregnant or they just have somebody, period, and they're not letting you know. But what's happening in your life? You have other choices. I knew it. You have other choices, and you're waiting to see what's going to happen with this person. Their love is not safe, and they can envy you. They feel like separation anxiety doesn't scare you. Like, one minute they can pop up in your life and try to love bomb you and then disappear on purpose. They're trying to make you fall for them, and it's not working. I don't like it. I don't like it. I even hear disappearing on purpose, hoping that you would call them and say what happened to you. And it's like somebody who wants to be chased, somebody who wants your attention. But in the cards, their intentions was to make you fall in love and then just walk away. That's effed up. That's insane. Some people are crazy in my eyes. Let me still give you a rundown. And Spirit says there's something that told you that they can't be faithful anyway. Like, you don't really trust them. The end of April, I'm sorry, middle of April, end of April, May. See? You're going to move on. They're going to be trying to manifest you back. You're going to release them. Yep. You don't trust them. You're just going to move on. I just had to show it to you. You guys like to see the cards intuitively. I can kind of feel it anyway. I can feel a dud. If you're with a Taurus, clingy. This Taurus is going to be clingy. And this Taurus could possibly be a horoscope reader. And they're touching good money. They have good money. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to try to lure you into their house and do all kinds of dumb stuff. Like, I see, like, taking pictures. They're going to take pictures with you. They're going to show you that they're interested in you. They're going to imagine a life with you. And they're going to share healing opportunities with you. Like, you could be with a healer, and they're going to want commitment. They're going to want somebody equally as strong as them, you know? Spirit says you're going to be calling them out. Like, what scares you? You feel like nothing scares this Taurus, and that scares you. Like, what makes you emotional? What makes you trip out? What makes you, like, you're looking at this Taurus because you think that they are incapable of, like, falling in love. Oh, crap. You don't think that they will fall in love. You don't think that they would be using you. You don't see them. You don't see this Taurus as a user, but your concern is I really, really want to be married, and I want someone who is capable of falling in love, and I don't think I can make you fall in love. Like, I don't even know if you really want me. So what is that? You may hurt me. You may hurt me. You might be a man eater. You might be mentally disturbed. It seems like you don't want love. Like, you challenge me more than you even embrace me. And that's what they're going to feel for the, that's what you feel, cross watcher, for the Taurus. The Taurus is just an angel waiting for the right person. That's all this Taurus is. Spirit is like, what? I hear erasing, blocking. You don't trust them. You feel like they have trauma that they're not telling you about, or they don't take you seriously. You feel like they like full of it. You don't really trust the Taurus at first because you can't find anything on them. Spirit says that's the real truth. The real reality that you're going to have to get used to is that they're not a person that you can build up a relationship in the way that you used to. So if you, I don't even know, I even hear like beating up on people on purpose to see if they say something to you. Like, you could be a little messy. You could be a little messy, or you need to know that you can break a person before you can be with them. And this Taurus is not someone that you can break. And that Spirit says you're not being honest with yourself. Like, you need someone that you can like break down, that somebody can This Taurus is strong, and you might not see how they're strong. It's because of their spirituality. They're not afraid to take risk. They're a Taurus, but they're like a fire sign. They're very, very funny, and they make their money very honestly. They have an honest living. They can have a boy, girl, child, or just a boy. Or maybe they have no children, or they would want children, but you shouldn't be ashamed to like show your true colors to this Taurus, because this Taurus is, they're really ready for commitment. They're really, really ready for commitment. They might be just a little bit more like taller than you would like. You might find them tall, which you honestly even cherish. Like, what the hell is happening? What is happening with this reading? Are you a walking contradiction, cross watcher? Like, what is it? It's like you're looking for something. You're calling them out. You're trying to be disrespectful. You're trying to read them, and you can't find nothing. You can't find nothing. So this means like you might be struggling to feel happy and fulfilled in something that is just neutral. You probably dealt with so much trauma that you're like a time ticking bomb, and you don't even realize it. So cross watcher, check yourself. Check yourself. If this Taurus is just, their relationship goes to a lot of people, so you get to decide. Let me tell you something, honey. Let me see. I don't know, like you're tired of wasting your time on people. But this Taurus is not wasting your time. What is going on? Are they wasting your time? I don't feel that. I feel like the Taurus is like dee 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 do 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 da da da. The Taurus look like they just be in their own freaking world. Like, I feel like if you were to call the Taurus right now, they're probably like dancing in the mirror or something weird, or like freaking meditating to crystals. They're not even doing nothing. So look, they're healing, but they are closed off. They are a little closed off. And honestly, be careful of your energy. Like, they're really looking for love. They're waiting for you to communicate with them. They're waiting to see, is this gonna grow? But yep, Queen of Swords. One thing about this Taurus, don't take them light, because they're very independent, they're very self-assured, or they get their assurance from spirituality. They just need breaks sometimes. They're a parent. Some of them are not, but I keep hearing parent. And they don't bring their past up. They don't bring their past up. But they're looking for commitment just like you. Why are you so scared, Cross Watcher? It's like you're expecting the worst. And Spirit says it's your trauma, not theirs. They said that you bury so much that you don't even realize. Like, you get so cold. Hold up. So let me see, Cross Watcher. Now I want to know about you. Because you seem a little I'm gonna judge you. You seem a little off. Like, in a way, like you're ready for war, or you're baiting, you're putting bait in front of the Taurus, and the Taurus is not falling for it. So because the Taurus is not falling for it, you're trying to figure out like how to trigger them, or you want them. Look. You want them. Stop playing, Cross Watcher. You want this Taurus. Why are you giving them trouble? Some of you can have car trouble right now. What is it? Do you need power? Do you need control? You need control. You want this so... Oh, that's what it is. You want this so bad. It makes you want to manipulate. It makes you want to... You're expecting the worst because you want them so bad. But why? Why do you want this Taurus so bad? I have to see, because sometimes y'all energies are so off that I want to know what's up with y'all for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on with you, Cross Watcher? Because the Taurus, their energy seems so pure and so innocent, and your energy seems messy, which will make me very angry. You want a family. Let me see. For you, Cross Watcher, how do you see the Taurus, and what do you want? Because, honey, you feel like they're going to end things with you. You feel like they're more popular than you. You feel like they be putting it down in the bed. Like, you're intimidated, Cross Watcher. You feel like they're going to wake up one day, see who you are, and not want you. But you see them as a wish. You feel like they're going to wake up one day and just want to, like, I don't want you. So you're struggling with your own insecurities, but you're projecting it onto them. That means you're not aware of your own self. Leave the Taurus alone if you're not ready for this, because they're pure. You want marriage. You want marriage, and you want love. You want to be heard. You want to be seen. So then why are you going about it this way? Like, if you want love, Cross Watcher, why are you taking such a harsh approach to love? Like, you want to manipulate, you want to control, you want to tame. This Taurus is very stable, but this time apart can be for you. Oh, it's a new love, honey. This is a new love situation, and you cutting up. You want them so bad that you tripping. You better go sit down. You better go sit down, Cross Watcher. You acting crazy for real. And the truth is, it's fear. And let me tell you, take a psychology class, because you will have people's personalities down packed. You are fearful. You're very, very fearful, and you don't want to lose this Taurus because you actually like them. But you choose violence. Why? This Taurus likes you. Do they? Hold up. Or they're guarded. They like you, but they're guarded, right? Yeah, they're distant. This Taurus is being a little distant. That's what got you scared. Sorry. You know, sorry makes me laugh even harder. Let me stop. They like you. They're just taking their time. That's what it looks like. They're gonna see you. You crazy for real. I wonder if the Taurus even knows, because they're so busy going deet, 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 deet. That they're not even paying attention to you being like a psychopathic serial killer or something insane. But I shouldn't say that, because sometimes I play around on this thing and it be real, for real, for real. Let me see how your mental health is doing, Cross Watcher. I hope I'm not doing too much, but I want to know. Yeah, you need a heal. That's how your mental health is doing. You really need a heal. You really need a heal. You can't conquer this Taurus. It's not going to happen. And you're hiding it. Mentally, you're not okay and you're hiding it. I knew it. Oh, I'm good. Oh, who wants their next reading? Who's getting their next reading with Love Wins? You need to, you have a lot of stress. You're burnt out. You don't trust. You need a heal, honey. You're going through a lot. You need to heal yourself before you come and create chaos in this Taurus's life. Woo! Did somebody like take your ex from you and that's why you're so tutorial about the person when you love like a psychopath? But so for you and this Taurus, the middle of April, see? I see you guys eating. Oh, and then they do move on. You get so scared. And you also have an anxious attachment, Cross Watcher. So when this Taurus seems like they're disengaged, it scares you. Then you feel like you have to manipulate. They release you. They do. Okay. They release you. Okay. This Taurus don't really stick around. They might, honey. If the Taurus doesn't stick around, you need to listen to these messages. I feel like you're bringing a level of intensity and pain and hurt into your love life that people are gonna run from you, Cross Watcher. Heal yourself. Shit. And then at the end, okay. At the end of April, there's challenges, but you try to take a lighter approach. Good. Calm down. Good. Shit. Calm down. And then by May, there's more communication. You might ask them to be with you in a relationship by May because things start to get more smooth once you start to take care of yourself. Give me a message for the Cross Watcher. What do they need to hear right now so they won't bug out? There's religious factors that are involved in this situation. It's your inner child. That's what it is. You're scared. You're freaking out. They said to lean on your friends, but free yourself. Like you're so afraid of like abandonment. You're terrified of abandonment. You're possessive in love. You hold on too tight and you might ruin your relationships that way. But the Taurus likes you. I just think you're taking out whatever you've been through in the past on this relationship and you can sabotage it. But it looks like you're going to ask them to be with you in the beginning of May. Wait, what are they going to say? What will Taurus say to being with you? Yes. Yeah. Yes, they're going to want to be with you. So calm down. Calm your ass down. God. If you're with an Aries, you're better than what their dad said you would be. Did their dad meet you, or did their dad... I don't know why I hear their dad babysat your kids for the weekend before. What? I don't know where that came from, but if you're with an Aries, they want to spend their life with you. And their dad said that you would be the right fit for them. And this is what they're hiding. That they actually are looking for... An Aries wants to be with you for the rest of their life. And they feel like you're the only person who knows how to put them in their place. And you feel like you do not have to prove your worth to nobody. They feel like you're a hardworking woman or a hardworking man and that you put in the work in the bed, honey. And that nobody can destroy your worth. And this is the thing that they love about you the most. It's like something they wish they had. Like, damn, I can't even pretend. I wish I had this. So I keep hearing babysitting. They may watch your kids for you, or they may be resourceful to your children. You're the hot topic on their love life. I even hear streaming. They can stream and talk about their love life. They be on social media, whatever. They can stream and talk about their love life, but if they're sitting pretty or sitting handsome and they feel in charge, it's because the power of your love changed them. They feel like you provoked them to be a real good man. They feel, or good woman. They feel like you are the best that they've ever had. They feel like you're fair. They feel like you're ladylike. They feel like they don't have to pretend with you. They want to buy you flowers. They want to, anybody that's been in your house, they want to put them out, or any evil spirits, they want to get rid of them for you. They fell in love. That's all there is to it. And Aries fell in love with you. That's it. And no, they did not take the bait. If you feel like they took the bait, like they could have went out or went somewhere or went to do something or went across town and you wondered, did they sneak and have sex with somebody? No, they did not. They seem sprung by you, Crosswatcher. They've never been to jail, but I hear they have zero credit. Like their credit is not that great right now. And they won't deny it. If you were to ask them about their credit, they'll tell you the truth. And I don't know why I hear plus size. Do you feel like you're plus size? But let me see. Yeah. They're going to be talking to their friends about you. They feel like they've had a past love with you. Let me see. Because that doesn't give me enough information. I see gatherings with a bunch of people. You guys may go out together. You guys just might, I don't know, go to a place where, isn't this Aries season? Is this Aries season still? Yeah, it is. You guys may go someplace for this Aries birthday. They still have trouble accepting themselves. Did you know that? But with you, you make it easier for them to accept themselves because you hold them accountable. They like the principles that you have. Look. Shoot. Honey, stop playing. I hear all my life I've prayed for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally found you. So this could be you could be an air sign, or you could have been disappointed by an air sign in the past. They were sneaky and you had to heal. Or if you're with an Aries, just know that if you wanted to know, if they don't talk about it and you want to know what happened with their last relationship, the person was lying to them and flying out with someone else. Like they were flying out with other people and losing themselves and trying to like be popular, trying to fit in, and they never got back the love that they lost with this person. And this is the reason why they're like dying to be with you. All right. If they have a daughter, their daughter is going to love you. This Aries, if they have a daughter, their daughter is going to love you. I hear like, I believe in love now because of you. So I hear cooking, cleaning, going out, shopping, shining together, blah, 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 blah. This is to me, this gives me marriage, and no other zodiac sign gave me marriage. This is like an Aries that wants to marry you. They don't want to hurt you. They don't want to trap you. They don't want to change you. They want to wrap you in their arms. They want to lift you up when you're down. They want to buy you flowers. At times, they don't feel good enough for you, and they hold back how they feel. It's not going to be for long. See, I see dinner, restaurants. You might get pregnant by this Aries by an accident. They're going to want to build a life with you. If they hurt you, they're going to always like ask for forgiveness. They're accountable. They're accountable. You make them excited. They don't want you to judge them. They love the way that you kiss them. And they're going to be cuddling with you. They're going to nurture you. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but they're a nerd. Like back in the day, they were... That's not funny. Back in the day, they were actually like called a nerd because they knew so much. Can you imagine? Kids is awful, honey. Not all kids, honey. Not my baby. But they every mama feel that way about themselves. Honey, not my baby, honey. I don't know. Do you know this person used to struggle with alcoholism? And that's when they hit rock bottom. You know, at times in this connection, you both are not going to feel worthy of it. Do you know you both learn so much from each other? I just see commitment. I feel like I'm willing to do whatever you want me to do to make this work. I feel like sprung energy. And honestly, it can be mutual. Let me see. This is going to feel too good to be true to the both of you. The only challenges that both of you will have is like negativity. Like being too serious when you guys should have more lightheartedness. You know? And somebody's harsh truth, it makes the other person panic. Like, damn, was that even necessary? Like, did you have to tell me like that? Like, why did you have to talk to me that way? So that's going to be the middle of April. There's a level of trust. At the end of April, you guys are building a strong connection. I don't know why somebody is thinking that, because spread your wings. Insecurities get in the middle of this connection. I text you, you didn't text me back, so I'm going to do this. Like, be careful of allowing like pettiness or negativity to get in your relationship. You both, Spirit says you both are still getting familiar with each other. So you both need to stop taking things so personal. They adore you. So I just feel like I feel like this can lead to marriage. Somebody's paying one person back from what their child's father has done, and that's going to be innocent, but it's going to create a lot of pain and tension in this connection. You guys are going to go through trials. I feel like this, like you guys are going to have cycles together. I see years, like cycles of years of different things. Like, this is a healing connection. I be trying to put you guys on my channel, because a lot of people want the best love in the world and they are not trying to heal or sacrifice anything. That is not going to work. If you are on my channel, you have trauma, because there is so much trauma that comes out in these readings. In order to have healthy love, you have to be right within. And that's true. Like, you have a past, your partner is going to have a past. You two are coming back. Why here coming back? Some of you guys could be on and off, whatever. But you two are coming from two different walks of life. And you're trying to trust them. They're trying to trust you. You're fighting your past. They're fighting your past. They're fighting their past. This is the reality. This is why people, when they get older, they struggle to really connect and find true love, because they don't realize they still sitting on what Paul did, while the other person is still sitting on what Andrea did. And you guys are struggling to just relax and enjoy each other. Now you got to deal with what Tommy's baby mama done did, and he got to deal with what your baby daddy done did. And it's like, you know what's so sad in this connection with all these insecurities? The way that you both feel, you have such strong love. Like, you both want to make it work. You both are going to be fighting to hold on to each other. So just don't allow the enemy to get to a love situation that can lead to marriage. That's all I can say. And Spirit says they can afford you. They can afford you. Shoot. See, somebody needs to love themselves. Somebody needs to love themselves. Like, any unrequitedness that you guys have is because of lack of love or like fear. I hear let your friends help you. Like, I don't know. I feel like, why do I want to fight for this connection? Somebody has codependency. Somebody's too tied to their past and what happened in their past, and they man done cheated on them and had a child, and Ricky done fell in love with Bobby. Cause honey, that be happening too. You're in love with a man, you find out he want a man like how you want a man. Now you got trauma and drama. So just be careful. I just feel like this can work, but insecurities are gonna have to be worked through for both of you. And that's what I have. Love and light. Wait, I wonder if I should do a general. I'm gonna do a general, guys, and I'm so excited. This is just a general cross watcher. This is a general reading, collective. All right. This is just for anyone watching. If you cross watch and it didn't resonate. So for you, for you, cross watcher, how does this person feel about you? I don't know why I heard they're getting ready to move on. They're getting ready to move on, cross watcher. They hate it too. They hate that they have to be honest. They hate that they have to find someone else. But they feel like you low blow them too much. Like they want to sleep with you. They have a lot of passion towards you, but they feel like you like to argue. Like, is that all you want to do, is just argue and bring attitude and negativity into this connection? Like, do I need to book a trip for us to find love? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? They feel like you have split personalities. They feel like you bounce back, but it just takes you so long. A part of them want to reintroduce themselves to you because they feel like you challenge them. You challenge them. You make them a better man. You make them a better woman, but they feel like they're aware that they're not as woke as you. And they feel like this is exactly what the problem is. I feel like whatever is going on, I don't have the power to fix it. That's what they feel. But they really want a new beginning with you. They actually want commitment with you, and they feel really defeated because you go off on them. But they want you. So it's like a fight. Like, I know I need to move on because no matter what I do and no matter how much I try, you don't believe me. You hang on to the things that I've done in the past, and I can't control you. I can't slow you down. And let me see. What will this person say? They want you back. I know you don't feel the same. See, this person is caught between a rock and a hard place, and they want to make love to you. They watch your social media. They know that you don't count on them anymore. They still have feelings for you, but they feel like they're paying the price. They're paying the price for whatever they've done to you. They feel like they've been comparing others to you, but they haven't reached out. I can't reach out. Or maybe you can't. Maybe you're not reaching out to them, cross watcher, because you're still recovering. Like, you feel like, I can't do this. I'm not going to babysit your feelings. I'm not going to put myself in a situation to be in a future with you if you don't even communicate. Like, some of you feel like this person mirrors your mom or they mirror your dad, and you just feel like they don't know their worth, so they're not going to be able to know your worth either. And this is what really destroyed you. Like, all this time I've been coming on to you. I thought I trusted you. I thought all kinds of stuff. What's the outcome? Somebody, they're intimidated by you, cross watcher. Let me see. I'm still trying to get, they're trying to get over their ex. This person is trying to get over their ex, and they do only have eyes for you, but they feel defeated. After your last message, they just feel like it doesn't matter what they say. You just know. You just know what you know, and that's how you're going to take it, and that's what's really breaking their heart. You feel like you don't even like bring up all the good that they've done. That's all you do is dwell on the negativity, and you're hitting below the belt, and it hurts. They feel like it hurts so much. They miss watching movies with you. They feel like they have to downplay their feelings to protect themselves right now. They were playing games, trying to act, well, baby, I don't think I'm the only person you have right now. They may bring up women or men on purpose because they're trying to figure out who you got. You know? They don't feel good enough for you. And I hear alcohol poisoning. They could be drinking themselves to death. They seen a potential for long term with you and them. And they're afraid to tell you how they feel. You turn them on so bad, it's disgusting. They feel like you did catch on to a lot of things that they were doing. Let me see. What do they really want from you? They were trying to use you as a dating option, honey. And because they were getting over a relationship. I think you can do better. They don't feel enough for you. Even though you both have love for each other, they don't. This person, I don't know, like runner. They give me runner vibes. Like once you unveil their mask and you go off on them, they start to run. They give me runner vibes. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict. Some of you could have felt used. You could have felt used. Yep, there was a third party. You're escaping this situation. They could have been committed to someone else, or the truth is they really wanted commitment with you, but they could have had a third party that they were stringing along, or they be doing too much. They be doing too much. It's like they don't want to work for your love. They just expect you to trust them. Like, how are we supposed to get back right if you don't work or earn my love? You just want me to take your word for it and fill your head up and make you feel good. Like, some of you feel like, hell nah. Yeah, third party. But they felt like they were fated to meet you. And they're struggling with their finances. I don't know. I don't like this energy. This person is not it. And Spirit says they be hating on you anyway. They feel like you can do better than them, and they be hating on you. And they know that you're not desperate. And they know that you don't like to date down. So for you, cross watcher, let's see. April. So okay. You seem pissed at this person. You love making love to them. I'm going to tell you that much. You guys have good sexual chemistry. Especially the middle of April. Your dreams may come true with this person. Who is this? I don't even know who this is. And then May. Be careful with this person. They're trying. Be careful of this person. Like, they're trying to make you happy, but you might feel ignored. Let's just see what happens. I send you all love and light.